This SKO Radio Network program is rated Unleashed and is intended for mature audiences only.
The views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
It's live from the Rising Star Studio at the SKO Radio Network. It's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show with Earl, McCune, and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text. The number's 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl, McCune, and the Crazy Crew.
It's Christmas Eve in L.A.
California.
Is Daddy coming home soon?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
And New York cop John McClane has come to see his wife.
I missed you.
Instead, he's going to have to save her.
Sit down.
Within this skyscraper high above the city, 12 terrorists have declared war.
They're about to be taught a lesson against the real use of power.
They're as brilliant
because I am interested in the $640 million in your vault
as they are ruthless.
But I'm telling you, you're just gonna have to kill me. Okay. We do it the hard way.
Now, the last thing McClane wants,
Think, damn it, think.
is to be a hero.
Where's Holly? Hey, Tucker! Where?
But he doesn't have a choice.
What does he think he's doing?
Job.
They have already killed one hostage.
This channel is reserved for emergency calls only.
Lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
He's inside? Who is he?
Inside.
Who are you then? You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, wrong guess, huh? Would you like to go for double jeopardy?
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
You just destroyed a building. I am in charge of this situation. I got some bad news for you. Come up here, then look like you're in charge of Jack.
He is alone, he is tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here.
Hey, pal, how you feeling? All things being equal, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. I want blood. And you have it.
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
He's an easy guy to like.
Come out to the coast, we'll get together, have a few laughs.
And a hard man to kill. Bruce Willis. Die Hard.
Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
It's the last Some Kind of Radio Show of 2018. Welcome to Some Kind of Radio Show here on the SKO Radio Network. I am Dylan Thompson, as always. That is Tony the Comedy Killer, back again.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Liz is here.
Hello.
And Kyram.
Yippee-ki-yay.
He's also here, and he's yippee-ki-yay already. Well, we're here, we're saluting Die Hard tonight. You can give us a call, 234-200-5110, or you can text us at the same number. So, what's been going on this week, guys?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Just riding the week out until the end of the year comes, and the end of the year is near.
The end of the year is near.
My mother's just been driving me crazy.
The end of the year is indeed near.
So how the hell was your Christmas?
A lot of driving.
Yeah.
A lot of driving, yeah.
I feel you. I remember those days.
But it was all right.
You still drive a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you drive more than me. How was your Christmas? A lot of driving?
Nah, whole lot of nothing.
Oh, yeah.
No, the reason I say I remember those days is because when I was married, we had to go from Newton Falls, half hour north to Bristol. We had to go down to Sebring.
Yep.
We had to go to Canal Fulton, Massillon, Streetsboro. But probably about 5 or 6 hours on the road at
I was
least.
going to say, we went through a tank and a half of gas.
Yeah.
Easily. So...
Got to spread yourself out to the family.
Yeah, you know how it is. Earl McCune couldn't be with us tonight. He was too busy with some chores.
Yeah.
So handsome Earl McCune is not in tonight.
Had to take out the trash and do the dishes tonight.
There's a difference between handsome and sexy.
Yes.
We found that out. Yeah,
That's very true.
Yep.
As well as cute.
You mix them together, you get Hexy. Handsome
Hexy.
Yeah.
Hexy.
Yeah. Oh, Earl is indeed handsome. So he's real proud of that title. Let me tell you, he's real proud of that title.
There's a reason why they call him handsome.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do when the chores ain't getting done at home.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means?
Oh man,
Take matters into your own hands.
Hey man. Sometimes
You had to call on Hans Gruber.
Sometimes,
Sometimes you got to pull the stranger. I understand.
Sometimes you just gotta do.
Now, why is it on a woman they call it flick the bean?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, what the heck is that?
But he said why?
You don't.
No, why?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Why?
No,
why
he doesn't. Wait, what?
I said, why is it on a woman they call it flicking the bean?
Why?
I thought it was bean dip.
I've been down there and I've never tasted a bean.
You tell me, Tony.
Well, you got lima beans, pinto beans,
It's
kidney
because
beans.
the clitoris resembles a bean.
Okay. No,
That is.
It's a good thing I took health class.
there's a reason why they call
Did they talk about the clitoris in health class?
Yeah, barely.
There's a reason why they call it bumping uglies.
Only if you're ashamed of your body.
Hey, comedy killer, the hunka chunka, the dirty mamba.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here and be a filthy animal for a minute.
Yeah, I've just never understood. I mean, it's like,
It's like.
I don't know. I can't think of the words to put into it. Like the male genitalia and the female genitalia just like aren't like attractive for the most part.
No.
Well, I don't think anybody really thinks they are. So, I mean, no one's. Well, no. I rephrase that.
Wait, what?
I went blank for a second. I forgot what I was about to say.
I was just thinking about George O'Keefe paintings. That's all I was thinking about.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say people would find them ugly, but I mean, some people do find them visibly ugly, but then, visualizing them is different. Like when they think about it in their own way in their head.
I mean, there's a lot of diversity in biology.
Yeah.
Yeah. In our next life, we're all just gonna be smooth, like Ken and Barbie.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I mean, like for an example, you're thinking about someone in your head, and then you actually see them in person, and you go like, not exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Well, I had heard something.
I like meeting someone off the internet.
Well, I had heard, this young girl, asked mom. She says, "Mom, can I get a Barbie and a GI Joe?" And mom looks at her daughter and says, "Well, honey, why do you want GI Joe? I thought Barbie comes with Ken." She's like, "No, Barbie only fakes it with Ken. She comes with GI Joe."
That's funny.
Your beard's coming in real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better than last week, I
Yeah.
must say.
That does, thanks to who is it? Keith Hernandez and Walt Clyde Frazier.
Yeah.
They do the commercial. Just 5 minutes.
My beard is
Your stubble.
My beard is all.
There's a beard going on over there. I mean, the mic's blocking it. I'm not dissing him. I'm not dissing it. I don't. The mic's in the way.
Yeah, mine's coming
I'm
in
not dissing.
underneath. Mine's coming in underneath my chin.
Looks cute.
You can see. Thanks.
Cute. I'm proud of you.
It's curly.
I'm proud of you.
long and curly, just like the hair on the top of my head, my little mini fro.
All 6 hairs.
It's no. Who am I
Those
thinking?
would be my chest hairs.
Who's the guy that plays for the Houston Rockets?
I don't know.
James Harden.
James Harden. Yeah, it's no James Harden beard.
No. Well, hey, if you get a James Harden beard, you know.
Give me a Kurt Russell beard.
I need to look this up. Is it a good beard?
James Harden? Oh, it's
James
full.
Harden? Oh,
it's
yeah.
full beard.
It's a big old full beard. So Tony, when are you shaving the beard off?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure
yeah,
yet.
James
All
Harden.
right,
I know what that is.
I still got enough left. I can color it one more time.
I'll be shaving probably come right
I've
after
seen this dude
vacation.
before.
Yeah.
After vacation?
After vacation.
You got about a month until you have to shave it, don't you? Yeah, I was gonna say. You got a little extended period time in between.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, yeah, that is a big beard.
Hey, Dylan,
Yeah.
has anyone ever told you look like a young Earl?
I thought he was Earl's son when I first met him.
So does everybody.
I didn't think that. It just didn't hit me till now.
I'm gonna jump. It's gonna happen.
Not because you look like him.
One day it's just gonna happen. I'm gonna jump.
Jump from what?
I'm gonna jump. Just
from a cloud?
Just make sure the
guys aren't
height
gonna
is
see me
2 feet.
Just make sure you're landing on
2
a big
feet.
pillow or a trampoline.
Could die from a fall of 2 feet.
It's true.
It's true.
What do you? If you're hitting the edge of a table, yes.
You can drown in a teaspoon of water.
Yep.
It's also true.
That is true.
And we have a show correction from last week. Billy Joel did not drink bleach, as Liz pointed out. He drank furniture polish. He
Furniture polish.
Thought it would taste better.
Yeah.
So you read the article?
I did read the article.
Oh, wow.
I did actually read the article. I thought it was interesting. I actually...
he drank windshield wiper fluid.
I think that might kill you.
That might.
That actually will kill you.
Yeah, I think that'll kill you, but...
Okay, he diluted windshield wiper fluid.
Yeah.
It was just a very kind of life-inspiring story.
Life inspiring.
Well, for sure. Like, he's like, I'm depressed. I want to kill myself. I got a choice of bleach and I got a choice of furniture polish. I'll choose the furniture polish because it probably tastes better.
It's going to taste
And
at
it
least
just made
he's
him
like...
sick.
Lemon flavored, like Pledge.
And he farted.
Yeah.
It smelled like furniture polish all week long. And he did that in his early 20s, and thank God it didn't work because
he's the legend he is today.
He's a great musician.
Yeah.
One of
Hate
the
to see what
finest.
his insides look like.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Nice
fine
and
now.
clean. all buffed out.
It's
Smell like a brand new
really
car.
shiny. Smells like lemon.
Yeah.
No rings from cups or anything like that.
Never
dust,
an odor
no
when
dust.
he goes number 2. It always smells fresh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you do it, man. That's how
It'll
you do
come
it.
out smelling like lemons. Don't we all wish we could do that? I wish mine could come out smelling like strawberries.
Yeah, so here's the question then. If
Okay.
you drink furniture polish, will your shit smell good?
Let's find out.
Waiting
Let's
to
find
be
out,
proven.
Kyram.
I know it won't be.
Yeah,
Kyram, you're
I'm ready to
you're the new guy.
volunteer.
You're the new guy. Hey, he's ready to volunteer. We heard it.
I think
Kyram.
this is hazing.
No, it's not hazing because he said it was okay.
No, I said that was
It
sarcasm.
won't be dusty.
There was
It won't
consent.
be. It won't be dusty.
It's true. There was consent.
All right, how about this % How about no?
Yeah.
Too late. You already said yes.
Unconscious people don't want tea. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, well, most unconscious
Because
people
I'm
don't
young. I
want
want to live.
tea. Do you want tea?
Hold on.
Do you want tea?
Tea, yes.
You want tea?
Yes.
All right.
They're not putting none in it.
It's consent. That's consent.
It's insane
How's it the same?
that you made him say yes.
Okay, well, he wanted tea. Therefore,
Untampered tea. I'm saying that for the record. Untampered tea.
Well, speaking of beverages, Kyram, you know, Jim Jones was like a great boxer, don't you? He knocked out dozens of people with one punch.
I mean,
Okay. I don't get it. Sorry.
You don't remember the cult where Jim Jones was like the leader and he made everybody
like
drink the punch and they died?
The red Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they all died, knocked out everybody with one punch instead of fruit punch.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like a boxer,
No.
not cult leader. Sorry.
The fun of the English language, punch and punch. Same word, two different meanings.
All right, we got text in that says health class is watered down. They don't teach that kind of shit in health class. All right.
Hell, we made condoms in chemistry class. We learned how to make latex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We were supposed to pour them over the smaller.
They taught you how to make latex? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, we got taught. We learned how to make latex, and we actually made cupcakes out of baby shampoo.
Wow.
Because a lot of the properties that are in Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo also are there are components in eggs that are the same.
Mm-hmm.
So we put everything into a coffee can, and put it over a Bunsen burner, made a small oven, and we actually baked cupcakes.
That's actually pretty neat. All I did was dissection.
Did you have like that home economy class where like the chicks had to have the bag of flour and pretend it was a baby for like
Child development.
That happened.
Well, I remember the best part about home.
That class.
Put a diaper on and put a hole in it.
No, I didn't go through it.
Oh.
On purpose.
I took home ec my freshman year because we were always encouraged by our guidance counselor, the guy, Mr. Seelick. And
Mr.
In case you have to go through a high school pregnancy, make sure you take this class to be prepared. Kids.
No, I was trying to.
You guys are the same
We'll talk
teacher?
off air.
Yeah,
we'll talk off air, man.
He had Mr. Seelick too.
Better.
I had
Now I'm
Mr.
intrigued.
He was my English teacher.
English teachers are the best.
See, I had Mr. Seelick
Eccentric
for a
guys,
guidance
for sure.
counselor early in his career, and then of course Dylan graduated a little bit later than me. Had him for a
couple
teacher.
couple years after. Yeah, I had
Like
him
two.
I had him for a teacher for about a semester.
Back in 1982.
What?
Nothing. All right, continue.
But he had said because you only have like you schedule English, math, social studies, and then you had to take like phys ed and health. Phys ed was half a year, health was half a year, and then he was like, okay, you're a guy, you should take home ec if you want to meet women, which was true.
Oh my God, really?
And I remember taking home ec because we had to half the year we had to sew a sweatshirt. That was our craft project. I made a sweatshirt, and then the other half of the year we spent cooking in the kitchen.
So you knitted a sweatshirt, Tony?
Well, no, you would order these kits that came, and all the fabric was pre-cut. You just had to sew it all together on the sewing machine.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't too bad. I got to be on that. But then cooking, I remember we had my home ec teacher at the time was Mrs. John, and Mrs. John. Her boobs were big enough she could probably feed the population of Ohio and still have enough left.
Wow.
Good Lord.
Poor woman's back was just, and
that's a detailed description.
Yeah, I mean,
vivid.
And she never wore a bra either.
What? That seems like she should have gotten in trouble.
She should have, yeah. But and I remember when we came time to cook
stuff over on her desk all the time.
Oh my God.
for the baking.
You don't know.
For the baking
burden of the big boobs.
Well, no, I don't. I probably never will.
For the baking,
I just have to see from afar. Oh, sorry.
I guess you just have to guess. Go on, Tony.
For the baking portion of our home ec, which was what we started with, there were 6 kitchens in our home ec classroom. So you had 6 groups of people that were all chipped in on the project.
Okay.
And she was like, first thing, okay, you're gonna bake. You can either bake brownies or bake a cake.
Baked.
Well, so we baked brownies. Pretty much everybody did. It was the easiest thing, but you had to bake them from scratch, not a box. So she'd go through and she's like, okay, 6 kitchens. Whose brownies am I going to want Doritos after I eat them? Special brownies.
Oh.
So raise your hand, silently nibble a little bit off of yours. Whose brownies am I going to need to go to the restroom after I eat them? Because they used to make laxatives and chocolates.
Okay.
And you would sneak them and bake them in your brownies. So, and she didn't want the remainder of the room to know. She just wanted to, she would go in and, just want to know. Because every year she's like, I always have one kitchen that puts pot in their brownies, and I have one kitchen that puts X-Lax in their brownies. And if there's a remainder of them, I'll only nibble a little bit off of them, and you could share them with the class. And if some of your classmates get stoned, well, it's kind of a mystery to what happens. And if some of your classmates, have to go to the restroom and maybe take a full period of restroom break.
The hilarity of of that classroom must have been off the charts.
She was so laid back about it because she was like, "There's nothing I can do. What am I going to do? Send you to the principal's office? You have nothing on you. You're only going to bring enough in to put into your food, and it's kind of tough to. Out of the three of you, we can't suspend all three of you, so."
Yeah.
They learned. But also, my freshman year, we still had a smoking circle in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah?
Where we could,
breakfast club type thing?
Yeah, where you could still walk out in the parking lot, and then that ended my freshman year. But
we had to go across the street from Willoughby South High.
We actually were able to walk out the back door of our school because right behind our school was a church. And the priest at St. Joan of Arc smoked. So if you crossed the little yellow bar between the sidewalk, you were technically off school property, and school could do nothing about it.
Exactly.
And they weren't going to suspend you if you had cigarettes on you, only if they caught you smoking.
Did you ever smoke in the bathroom?
No, actually, my accounting teacher smoked, and if you went down in your study hall time and helped him grade papers, he would let you smoke in the janitor's room.
That's cool.
Or our one teacher used to have a little room connected off of his classroom, and he would go back and he'd smoke these big, humongous stogies in between his classes. He was also my wrestling coach, so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, there was ways to get around. If you were a smoker, there was ways to get around it when you're in school.
I know my art teacher always got me out of math class. I love him for that. Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't tough. But we also had enough people in my school to where we had open lunch to where if you were a junior or a senior, you could leave school during lunch period, go into town, go to McDonald's, go to Burger King, go to Taco Bell or something, have lunch.
Yeah.
It used to only be a senior thing, but as more people got into the school, in order so there was enough room in the cafeteria, they started letting juniors and seniors leave during lunch. Well, I was an OWE anyway, so after I left fifth period, I was done for the day.
The only thing that was done similar to that in my school was just like early dismissal. That was pretty much all. That's probably the only close relation they would have to what was done at your school.
Yeah, I was an OWE, so I went to school half a day and went to work half a day.
My junior year, I had study hall fifth period, and band director was the study hall teacher.
Yeah.
Who also had to cover lunch during fifth period. So I pretty much got to do whatever I wanted junior and senior year. And so the senior year, they let us go out for lunch, but junior year, I just left.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a senior skip day?
We had senior skip days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Day after homecoming, day after prom.
Yeah. Oh, the day after prom was bad.
Yep. Day after prom.
Junior and senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I remember, because,
day
we
after
used
exam.
Our after prom, quote unquote, was supposed to be at like fun and stuff.
Yup.
And you really didn't go to after prom. You went to a party after prom.
Of course.
Well, we went to after prom and stayed for a couple hours, and then we went to
party.
Yeah.
We just went straight, because we had our proms at SeaWorld.
Right on.
Because they used to have a restaurant that was in the middle of the park and street, and school used to rent it out, and you would have it there, and then the aquarium, the penguin encounter was open during prom, so you could actually leave. You wander around or whatever, and
do what you do when you wander.
Yeah,
wink, wink. Nudge.
And then, then after prom was supposed to be fun and stuff,
Eat
and
some
then everybody
brownies.
went to Cedar Point the following day.
Mm-hmm.
I have fucking blown when you go to Cedar Point. You kidding me?
What?
Right.
That was a bunch of crap.
What do you mean?
Well, try going to Cedar Point on a Sunday.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Yeah.
So,
Said, home ec isn't worth taking unless the teacher is hot. Okay.
Or she got big hoo-has.
Okay, well, I learned how to sew in home ec. I'll be honest with you. Boy Scouts didn't teach me how to sew. Home ec taught me how to sew.
Yeah, I learned that. That's how I learned how to sew.
Mm-hmm.
I learned how to knit. Just kidding.
Caramel, ask you again. You want some tea?
Why'd you have to ask me again?
If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea.
Okay, bro.
You say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they go, oh my God, fuck yes, I would fucking love a cup of tea. Thank you. Then you know they want a cup of tea. If you say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they're like, I'm not really sure. then you could make them a cup of tea, or not, but be aware they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then, and this is the important part, don't make them drink it. Just because you made it doesn't mean you are entitled to watch them drink it. And if they say no thank you, then don't make them tea. At all. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea, okay? They might say, yes, please. That's kind of you. And then when the tea arrives, they actually don't want the tea at all. Sure, that's kind of annoying as you've gone to all the effort of making the tea, but they remain under no obligation to drink the tea. They did want tea, now they don't. Some people change their mind in the time that it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk. And it's okay for people to change their mind. And you are still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they're unconscious, don't make them tea. Unconscious people don't want tea. And they can't answer the question, do you want tea? Because they're unconscious. Okay, maybe they were conscious when you asked them if they wanted tea. And they said yes. But in the time it took you to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk, they are now unconscious. You should just put the tea down. Make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink the tea. They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and then passed out before they'd finished it, don't keep on pouring it down their throat. Take the tea away. Make sure they're safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time.
How did you
they
find
don't want
this?
You to come around to their place
is this
unexpectedly
and
and
who is
make
it?
them tea and force them to drink it going, but you wanted tea last week. Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, but you wanted tea last night. If you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you're able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand it when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea.
It's a delightful PSA.
That was your sexual harassment, sexual assault training for some kind of radio show. We're going to take a break.
Jesus.
And I'm going to go make Kyron some tea.
Shut up.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes. Nope. Here's when you use the wake word we chose. Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes.
Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spends your money.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because Cant is in Cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means one, the cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Attention.
Hey, I'm Elaine Johnston, and I am the host of the new show, The Comedic Renegades, here Thursdays from 9 to midnight, where we go deep inside the minds of local comedians covering the popular topics of the week on SKO Radio.
Hey everyone, Earl McCune here with Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure to tune in on Friday night, January the 11th, for our special 6-hour-long 200th show. That's right, 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday, January the 11th. We're going to be here. We're going to have Crazy Crew members from the past and present in studio. We're going to have a lot of fun looking back at past funny moments. Just a lot of fun conversation. It's going to be a great show. We're going to take your calls and more. Friday night, January 11th. You aren't going to want to miss it.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
The fire has been caught off, my friend. No one is coming to help you. You might as well come out and join the others. I promise I won't hurt you.
Drop it, dickhead. It's the police.
You won't hurt me.
Oh, yeah? Why not?
Because you're a policeman. There are rules for policemen.
Yeah. That's what my captain keeps telling me.
Back here on the SKO Radio Network, Some Kind of Radio Show, now until midnight, the last one of 2018. You can call, you can text 234-200-5110 is the number.
Saluting Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Which all men do.
Yes.
Yep.
They do?
In a way.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's right, but okay.
Well, I'll give most men, a large majority of men.
Yeah, the vast majority of men do.
I don't think that's right.
It's a unique dick flick for
I don't
sure.
think that's right.
I never heard that term, but
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's right, but all right, we'll go with it.
Because every man visualizes himself being John McClane every once in a while.
I mean, the movie. It came out in 1988, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So I was 7 years old when that movie came out. What about you, Tony?
15.
You're 15, gentlemen.
You already
I did not exist.
What do you mean I already know?
I was a speck of dust.
Not even.
Non-existent.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, how did you guys get exposed to this movie?
My parents.
Yeah.
My parents who are huge
Your
fans.
dad or
My dad
your
especially.
mom? Dad especially.
My mom, yes, just because she loves Bruce Willis and she loves
Bruce
the Die Hard
Willis,
movies.
Yes, it was one of her.
My dad loves the Die Hard series because of how action-packed it was. Because they told me a funny story when my dad stood up in the theater and cheered and was the only one getting loud.
So it was your parents too, Dylan, that influenced.
I heard it was a Christmas movie, and
It technically is. Yeah.
Plus, and I watched it around Christmas, so that's how I got hooked into it.
Yeah.
And I liked Bruce Willis from when he was on Moonlighting. That was a great series.
Yeah, I remember that with Sybil Shepherd.
Yep. And Elise Beasley and Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. But
He was on that show.
Yeah. Because he came in a little bit later, after the first season, because Elise Beasley, Agnes DePesto, their secretary, that was her love interest, and he was one of the office guys. It was like Bert or Kurt something or other. Curtis Armstrong, I think, was his name. He played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds, and then he was...
I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, speaking of my Die Hard joke, you know, you had three morgue nurses come across this dead guy. They look, see the dead guy's got an erection, and first nurse is like, I'm not going to let it go to waste. So she gets on, rides him. Okay, gets off. Second nurse says, that's not a bad idea. So she gets on, does the same thing. And, okay, she's good. The third nurse is a little apprehensive. She's on her period. She's like, oh, what the hell? I can't pass this up. After the third nurse gets off, the guy props up, smiles, and says, hey, how you doing? And the third nurse is like, well, I thought you were dead. He was like, well, yeah, but after 2 jump starts and a blood transfusion, I feel great.
And there's a punchline, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to remember that. That's funny. Nasty, but funny.
Well, I mean, why they call you the comedy killer?
2 jump starts.
Yeah, right?
Totally gone, I was going to say.
Oh, God. Oh.
That's right, I can handle it. It's funny.
You can't handle the truth.
I can handle anything.
Menstruation jokes aren't funny.
You drinking my beer? You drinking my beer?
Is it short?
Yeah.
Am I not allowed to drink this beer?
I brought one.
For you?
Yeah.
Is that apple cider?
I only brought one.
No, the best cider is Dickens cider. Every woman loves Dickens cider.
Man, you are on fire right now.
That's not necessarily true. Can we split it?
I mean, I'll give you some. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're the...
Jesus.
You're making a big deal out of it because I didn't know it was yours.
Because it's my only one, and it's
Rock,
really
paper,
good.
scissors over it.
Well,
So I'll let you.
wanted
We
to
can do an
try it.
impromptu brew review of an awesome
We're
cider.
not supposed to do
Well, we
brew
can-
reviews per year.
He's one of the owners.
That was your decree.
Well, we can
You sent a memo
talk about
about
it.
it.
We can talk. We can
Everything.
talk about the drink then,
Just
without
talk
doing an
about it.
official review.
That's
How
cool.
about that? How about that? So
it's even.
That's fair. I like that. But wait, what the fuck does that say at the bottom?
Every girl wants a Dickens cider.
I would hang that either in my bedroom or my kitchen. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty adorable. I like puns and good wordplay. So distracted, though, right now. So I'm going to open this.
All right.
Is there... Oh, yeah, there's cups.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just pour half of it in here, and this was
Feel-
already
if I-
orange flavored.
Okay.
A nectar.
I was just going to say I feel like it would have to, like, rinse out your bottle.
No, this was already
If you
orange
don't care,
flavored.
yeah.
Fun fact for today. Today would have been Stan Lee's 96th birthday.
That is depressing. Why'd you have to bring it up?
And he just kicked the bucket.
It's not depressing. Okay, that was a month and a half ago.
Well, for how old he was, yeah, that was just recently.
I mean, it was a life well lived.
Yeah, long life well lived.
You got that right.
Just imagine growing up and your name's Stanley Lee.
That's what my mom thought it was Stanley Lee. She didn't really check into what his whole name was because everyone knew him by Stan Lee.
Yeah.
And the memories that guy probably had. From 1922 all the way up to now.
Well, just imagine when Hugh Hefner from Playboy passed away. Can you really say that he's off in a better place?
No, I don't know. Maybe, most likely.
I mean, they go to auction off a lot of his stuff, and somebody paid like $250,000 for his robe that he always wore.
We'll go with it.
The Hugh Hefner, the Wolf of Wall Street of his time.
What?
Don't drink my stout. I only brought one of those too.
What is the stout?
The Dragon's Milk.
I didn't want it.
Yeah, don't drink
I
that.
didn't
That's
want it.
mine.
I was curious.
That's mine.
Dragon's Milk.
Can I even have like a sip of it?
No, it's mine.
I can't have a sip.
It's mine. That one's mine.
Can I smell it?
You've already had it before.
You can't
I haven't.
You can't
have.
even
We
look
had
at
it in here when with
guys-
Mike and all that.
No, you
Yeah.
guys talked about it.
No, I don't know.
Do you have any of that Bananas Foster you can give her out of that growler?
Oh,
No.
it's in there. Oh, it's in there.
I will throw up all over Kyram. I'll puke on you.
I'll dodge it.
Don't puke on me because
I did
I'm
not
too far
include
away.
you
Because I'm
in the
too far
puking.
away.
I can't
Yep.
projectile puke.
You
You're
can
safe.
like hit the
Aim
table
for
maybe.
Aim
I
for
don't
the
wanna
Chipotle
hit the
bowl.
No.
What?
Aim for the bowl.
No, because then I won't be able to eat Chipotle for like a while. All right, let's drink.
Drink.
Oh, that's just still so good.
Orange juice I'm drinking is
I love
tasty
that.
too.
Oh, I love that.
Got that vitamin C.
I love that. So we're drinking the Cider Boys. What is it? The Grand
Not
Mimosa.
It's apple orange hard cider.
Yeah, they call it the Grand Mimosa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does say that.
Grand
Mimosa.
Memorial.
It's
Yeah.
delicious. I
It's
like
apple and orange. It's killer. It's killer. So much that when it came off a draft at work, I sought it out and bought a 6-pack. So.
Well, yeah, because I forgot you guys got your craft beer place.
Yeah, man.
You're even doing flights, aren't you?
We run. We're running flights. Right now, we're running 5 different crafts, 2 local brews.
Wow.
And 3 domestics. We're running Missing Falls and Missing Mountain. And we're running.
Am I really missing anything with those?
Bud, Coors, and Yingling. Oh yeah.
Okay.
The Missing Mountain is killer, and Missing Falls is pretty good too. We're gonna put a chocolate banana stout on.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What
Is
was
that your
that?
bowling alley?
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to come down Sunday night if you're not doing nothing. Come down to Frank's.
Where's Frank's?
Right by where Square is. Right across the street almost. Still Highland Square. You know where Chipotle is? Highland
Yes.
Square?
Mhm.
Right next to Chipotle.
Really?
Chipotle.
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 Well, I used to call it Chipotle when I first saw it. Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Taco Bell.
Nothing work. No,
I
no,
just want tacos.
no,
Hell. Go on,
no,
Tony.
nothing.
McDonald's.
Go ahead. Talk about Frank's. Talk about Frank's and his red hot sauce
Oh,
and the red hot chili peppers.
good sauce. Good
Give away,
group.
give
The
away,
Red Hot
give
Chili
away
Pepper
now.
Poppers.
No, nothing worse than hearing foreigners on cooking shows either call it. You think the way I pronounce Chipotle is a little funny? Imagine you hear foreigners and they're pronouncing it instead of basil, they pronounced it basil or oregano.
Oregano.
Use some dried oregano, dry basil.
Or
I used to work with a guy. I kid you not. When we'd make potato skins, he'd be like, "You got to put some chives on those instead of chives." Some chives.
Some jizz?
Some chives.
That's what it sounds like.
And people try to say cheeses and they keep saying Jesus or the baby cheeses.
Yeah.
What's like, you go up to the university sometime, and usually Wednesdays are up there. All the holy rollers and the Jesus freaks.
Yep,
Right
there by the library.
Right by the library, right in the center of the campus, and then they walk up with their signs, and like the guy that says Jesus saves, and I'm like, I agree with you, but Moses invests. And he asked me if I believed in Jesus, and I said, yeah, because him, Juan, and Jose did my roof a couple years ago.
Aww.
And they had no sense of humor.
Jesus.
I had a passenger a couple weeks ago that his name was literally, it was Jesus, but the way that my turn-by-turn pronounced it, it said Jesus.
I picked up Jesus.
Yeah, I picked him up and I said, dude, you walk on water. What do you need an Uber for? And then, of course, it was like...
That's funny.
And your friend Moses can part the Red Sea, man.
I feel like you would have gotten offended.
And I was just like, if I had a bottle of Aquafina here, I'd have you turn it into a Chardonnay for me.
That's what you say to Jesus.
Yeah. Dude.
What if he was actually like the second coming and you just offended God? Like,
you ain't getting raptured.
Yeah, well, he's not anyways. 'Cause,
Hey, wait, excuse me. I need to call hire a helicopter and get me up to one of the people flying up to the sky.
Yeah, grab onto one of the naked floating people when they start floating. All right, just
pretty much like in This Is the End.
Pretty much.
Wait, I can't go with you.
Yep, you're gonna have to grab on and just hope.
No,
I'm gonna slip off.
Yep, and then if you fall, you fall.
No, you want to talk about time to offend a real...
And then you grow wings.
Huh. You want to talk about a real religious group of people I can offend that I have no problem offending?
Oh, let's not offend people.
Yeah, well, let's.
Oh, no.
Isn't that the point of scores to not offend anybody?
No, let's not get too offensive.
No.
Though.
We're keeping score of who's getting offended.
The Jehovah Witness.
I mean, you can offend the Amish because they're not listening.
Yeah. Well, that's why
Didn't we do that last week, though? I mean, you got into it pretty in depth.
Yeah, I mean, they're not listening, though, so it's okay.
It's like the Amish.
Okay.
Why do they give? Why would they give them tornado warnings? Why would they issue tornado warnings on TV for them?
For who?
For the Amish. Not like they're watching TV or listening to the radio.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, all we got to do is pay attention to the sky. Elijah, a storm is coming.
They're just
Get to the shelter, my
word
son.
of mouth.
Yeah.
This will go down the telephone line.
Spinny, win. Let's get underground.
Yeah.
No, my first.
Because that's how they talk.
My first ex-wife, her cousin's family.
Okay, maybe the Incans.
Her cousin's family were all Jehovah's, and the reason why I say that is, they told her don't worry about going to school and graduating. The world's going to end in 1993, so you want to dedicate your life to the church to where you're going to be one of the saved ones, and you need to spread the word. And they don't celebrate any of the holidays. They don't celebrate their birthday. They don't they don't recognize, hey, I'm 21. Hey, I'm 25. It's every day just dedicated to the church, to the church, to the church. You think Scientology's bad?
To the church.
They go to the Kingdom Hall.
Yes. Yeah, I lived across the street from one for about 10 years. They don't have windows on the front of their buildings.
No.
I don't know why. Do you know why?
And they don't call it going to church. They call it going to meeting.
Going to meeting.
Sounds boring.
My
corporate.
Yeah. The big guy upstairs, he's the CEO.
Yeah, I know.
My ex-wife, her friend that was living with us, her parents were Jehovah's, and her kids had go to meeting with her folks because they were like, well, we know that you don't go to meeting, but we want your kids to go. Mm-hmm. They still celebrated Christmas and everything. Yes. So.
Yeah.
But it's just like, okay, no holidays, no Thanksgiving, no Labor Day, no Memorial Day, no Christmas, no birthdays, no nothing.
And why? Why do that? Why not celebrate anything? Ever. I mean, can't they even celebrate being alive?
I suppose.
I don't think so.
Like all these people that that'll try telling you that Joel Osteen's a legitimate pastor.
Oh, he is not.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I thought we had this established already.
No, we're talking about pastors now.
Well, no, Joel Osteen is not a pastor.
He's a fraud.
He is a fraud.
Oh.
He's a charlatan.
I don't keep up
He's
with the man.
He's self-serving. He's egotistical. And what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, he's a motivational speaker.
Yes, he is.
Oh well, I don't.
He's the modern day Jim and Tammy Faye Baker.
He cares more about selling his books that he's written than
the Bible.
Wow.
You have to pay to sit in the front row of his church. His church is in Dallas, Texas. If you want to attend his church and sit in any of like the lower section, like the lower 10 rows.
If you want to be looked down by the Holy Lord, you're going to have to sit in the front row and you have to pay extra.
Whatever, dude.
And he tours and he speaks
It's
everywhere.
offering. It's offering, okay?
Yeah.
It's offering.
Yeah. I work with a kid who, God bless him, he's a recovering addict, but he's so into church, he's like, well, yeah, if you don't tithe 20% of your gross income to the church, you're going straight to hell. That's what my pastor tells me. And I'm like, you're living poor and he's driving a Mercedes. Well, he's delivering the good word.
Yeah, pastor knows how to hustle with the good word of God.
Yeah.
Yep.
You look at this crook up the road here at the church.
Old Ernest Angley.
Oh yeah, older. I wasn't going to mention his name, but you mentioned him, and
Yep,
we're good. He got a lot of
the Cathedral Buffet, which is now closed to the public.
is it
mind
now
you.
closed?
It's the Cathedral
Even on
Buffet.
Thanksgiving.
The Cathedral Buffet is closed to the public because they were not paying their volunteers.
Yeah, he had a lot of these young 15-year-old employees. Since they were volunteers, they weren't subject to labor law.
Yeah.
Which during, so they could work as many hours as he needed them to.
Yep.
They weren't getting breaks. They weren't getting paid.
Yep.
Was he running a dang sweatshop?
Yes, he was, pretty much.
Yep.
Jesus.
And there was a lot of sexual harassment with a lot of the adult
I don't
employees
know
and younger
I
employees.
didn't hear anything about that, but
yeah, there was.
And that's kind of a touchy subject because you get into a lot of hearsay with that, you know. But the proven fact is that the Cathedral Buffet is shut down for that reason.
Yes, it is.
That's the proven fact because he was not obeying labor laws.
Yep.
And where the heck is he at right now?
I'm floating around saying I can heal you.
Probably in
He
another
smack you
country.
on your head and
in a
On the
tropical
whole, so
environment.
he's on the Holy Lamb.
Yeah.
Probably.
We are not talking about Die Hard anymore. We're talking about church and frauds.
Conversations are organic. They evolve.
They're
We flowed from bad guys
they're
taking
organic,
over a
just like
company
this juice
building
was.
to the word of God.
All natural ingredients, flavored juice blend.
Rub the blood rub the blood of a sheep or a goat over the doorway. Those from the
Do you usually
the
get
story of Moses.
Nantucket juice?
This
when
was
you go to Chipotle?
it's pineapple, orange, banana. It's the best.
Yeah. Had it.
Instead of talking about organic, organic, natural ingredients. Now we're on
Organic.
juice. Organic. Organic. All right. Good talk.
A lot of wordplay.
I used to have to take inbound calls. Remember that, Tony, from the first show I did with you guys, for Crystal Cathedral, right? That
Yeah, I mean,
was
if
crooked shit.
Yeah, if you were, it was always funny because it was like the call center that Earl worked at, and I think you worked there too.
Malone did. I don't think Earl did.
Okay.
Malone did.
Info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Earl worked
Earl
there.
did?
Yeah. When I first met him, he left the racing place, went to work at Info for a while until he got back into the bowling business. Earl, I love you to death, brother, but you were the most miserable person in the world when you were working there.
He was.
Really?
He absolutely was.
Yeah.
He absolutely was. That's a true statement. I mean,
I had never worked for him, but the center that was down in Green, and
it's just not something
That's
that
where I
he's
was.
cut out for.
Yeah, well,
I was a Forest Lake Christian.
He's a mechanic. That's what he is.
Yeah, that's in his bowling's in his blood.
It's a hard thing to do when you're talking to
his gravestone is going to be a bowling pin.
I wouldn't go that far.
Fuck
It's
you,
probably
and
gonna
they hang
be.
up the
It's probably
phone
gonna
on
be
you.
like a microphone and headphones, really.
Maybe. But but yeah, so it was to go down there, and it's just like, there's one room that raises money for
never
political.
got the 710 split.
Yeah, that's exactly
one room
where
raises
me and
for
Malone
Christian.
worked. So Earl worked there too.
Yeah.
He has
Do
more
you remember what
300s
year?
Than,
I might have fucking met Earl and didn't even know.
It was probably 2015,
Which is crazy.
when I came on the show all together.
15, and because he went back to work at the center in beginning of 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no.
Because when I first met him, early part of 15, before we had even started there, he was at the racing place.
Yep.
And then he left the race.
He only worked at Info for 6 or 8 months, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
not even that long.
And he was doing, I think, inside sales or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
For for cable or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure,
Time Warner
but
Cable.
Yeah.
But
you
yeah, he
guys.
went from there to
I know.
to the corporation.
Yep.
And worked there until July.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Now he's someplace legendary.
Yeah.
SKO Radio. That's legendary right there.
Okay.
Love the pun, Tony. Love the pun.
We have a text in. Joel Osteen is the opinion is not true. His wife is a hypocrite, but he is not.
Oh.
No. I'm sorry if you don't live in a $10 million mansion being a pastor and drive a $500,000 sports car.
And this is the man that wouldn't let people into his church when the flooding happened.
Yeah.
Mind you, because they didn't want to muddy the carpets. Do you remember that? That is not something that a man of God would do.
During Katrina.
He's going straight to hell, thrown into a sulfur pit.
I'm not going to defend Joel Osteen. And
You look at him in those $1,000 suits and that, I mean, it's just... Now, somebody who's almost as bad as him, but not quite, is T.D. Jakes. Because Jakes is he won't charge you to be in his church.
Who's this guy?
Bishop T.D. Jakes, big old heavy set.
Oh, I know who T.D. Jakes is. Very spiritual, big black man.
Yeah, a whole wild black man.
And it seems like he's always about to get hit with the Holy Ghost at any second every time he starts talking.
And he's always telling himself off. He's like sweating to death.
Well, I tell you to get ready for the coming of God. I tell you get ready.
He tried doing a talk show for a little while, a TV show.
Yeah, inspirational, motivational TV show.
Type of thing. But he's okay. It's like Bishop T.D.
I look in the mirror and I try to tell myself, who am I?
He's got the whole mega church thing going, but he keeps a lot of his background. Like you never see a picture of like his house but he does have a mega church like Osteen does. I mean, I've read Osteen's got great books. They're very motivational. But
a gigantic church where it's huge walls, huge hallways,
Charles
and
Stanley
small
is
pews.
the only televangelist that had his heart in the right place.
That has what?
Charles Stanley.
Had what replaced?
Charles Stanley is the only televangelist that had his heart in the right place.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
Seriously, my experience. Benny Hinn sucks.
Yeah, Benny Hinn.
Crystal Cathedral sucks. Dr. D. James Kennedy, total sham. Yeah.
Benny Hinn's the blonde-haired fellow, right?
I could go on, but I feel
Joseph Prince.
I shouldn't.
Joseph
Next, we're
Prince.
going for the Pope.
Oh, I could get into the Pope.
No, this is different. I mean, this is propaganda. This is stealing money.
He's
from
the president. The
people.
Pope is the president of the
And I
religious
think they're
community.
giving to nonprofits and faith-based organizations, and it's not.
No, the
knowing
whole
where
the
they
whole
think
funny
it's
thing
going.
with Yo Pope, whether you're talking about Benedict or old Frankie that's in there now, is them telling them trying to tell us it's bad that we build a wall around our border. But he's got a wall around the Vatican. What's the deal with that?
Oh, Tony, you're not on board about this wall.
We're trying to keep the demons out.
I'm just.
We're gonna build a wall.
Wrong.
Hey.
Wrong.
I hate to.
Wrong.
Trump did
How many
make
trips
America
is going to have to
great
make the Home
again.
Depot to
Did
get that
he?
bill?
Trump did make America
How
great
did
again.
how did Trump make America great again?
Gas prices are under $2 a gallon.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
No
wow.
snow in December. Weed's legal.
Uh-huh.
Steelers fans are rooting for the Browns.
Weed's legal up in Canada.
In Michigan, Ohio's medically is.
Canada.
But you go to the doctor, tell him you got pain. He'll write you a prescription for pot.
Really?
You got to remember, medicine's a business nowadays, not a service.
I know. Nope.
Doctors telling all these fat people that they got thyroid problems, so they'll keep coming to see them. When a lot of these people's problems is they don't realize that 3 medium Little Greasers pizzas ain't a healthy lunch with a 2 liter of Coke.
Or
Diet Coke. They gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, the Diet Coke.
Or 3 freaking Twinkies or Ho-Hos or even any Little Debbie Street.
Yeah. I mean, I'm up at a hospital twice a week for my job, and I hear a lot of these guys, well, yeah, I had this lady come in, she's about 500 pounds and all that. I'd want to get her on a diet program. See, there's no money in curing cancer. There's plenty of money in treating cancer.
And that's the sad truth.
Oh yeah, I mean it's expensive to die slow in America. That's the point.
Yeah.
You don't want to have preemptive universal health care. You want people to get sick and have maintenance meds and die slowly because it's going to make other people money.
Yep.
I was just telling it to my friend earlier today because I was like, cesareans, those aren't necessary half the time unless that baby's breached. Woman doesn't need a cesarean. The hospital makes more money off of that. That's why they push that.
Yep.
And then on top of that, a baby is supposed to go through the vaginal canal because it gets coated with a certain type of bacteria to help that baby's immune system be better.
Damn Skippy.
What they do now, cut them out of your fucking stomach, clean that baby off, selfie time. There's not any kind of naturality happening there. Sorry for my rant.
All right. Well,
I appreciate
in
that
that case,
because I agree with all that.
We're gonna go ahead and slip out to a break. We'll be right back here on Some Kind of Radio Show.
Are you ready for this? The long-awaited addition to the anal family is here. Keep your rectum on standby for this one, cause your shit pipe will never be the same. Your golden age of ass has come. Introducing Anal Glue. Whoa there, buckos. Welcome back to my fucking factory. I just crafted humanity's biggest leap forward yet. Check this out. I'm gonna build the entire foundation of a house in the blink of an eye right in front of you. Just imagine if these were your butt cheeks. It'd be like closing the gates to oblivion for eternity. Even gravity is no match for anal glue. Fucking perfect. I don't know how this couple fucked up the IKEA instructions so bad, but fuck the instructions. They just need anal glue. We talked about how anal glue can easily beat gravity, right? Look at that. But it turns out, even the Hulk wouldn't be able to rip your ass cheeks apart. It would require over 1,000 pounds of force to open that smelly shit crack of yours. Anal glue has the ability of gluing your entire property together, even in fucking hurricane conditions. You wanna know how they built Atlantis? You think it was some secret ancient alien engineering technique? Guess what they used, bitch boys? It was anal glue. This shit is completely waterproof. That means even fish can glue their anus pipes shut. I fucking bulldozed this homeless man's house earlier today. Look what's left of that shit. We took this dude's life savings and anal glued them together. And the product was the Anal Glue Anus Evacuator 4x4. Blasting through this nature reserve, Anal Glue's invincible bond shows no mercy. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming to seal that booty.
Hey, it's Elaine Johnston from the Comedic Renegades. We're having a comedy fundraiser for the Kathy DePola Animal Rescue. This will happen on Friday, January 25th at 8 p.m. at the Big Dog in Ravenna. Come out for a great show and help us put the fun in fundraising.
Hey everyone, Earl McCune here with Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure to tune in on Friday night, January the 11th for our special 6-hour-long 200th show. That's right, 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday, January the 11th. We're going to be here. We're going to have crazy crew members from the past and present in studio. We're going to have a lot of fun looking back at past funny moments. Just a lot of fun conversations. It's going to be a great show. We're going to take your calls and more. Friday night, January 11th. You aren't going to want to miss it. Hello out there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
I wanted this to be professional, efficient, adult, cooperative, not a lot to ask. Alas, your Mr. Takagi did not see it that way, so he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. We can go anywhere you want us. You can walk out of here or be carried out. But have no illusions. We are in charge. So, decide now, each of you. And please remember, we have left nothing to chance. Get them back! Not mine! Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
A security guard we missed?
Usually titled policeman growing fat on a pension. No, this is something else. Was habe ich dir gesagt? Was habe ich dir gesagt? Ich will, dass es keiner sieht. Haltet sie zurück!
after a short break, we're back here on Some Kind of Radio Show. Tune in on skoradio.com or the TuneIn app. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at SKO Radio Network. I am joined right now by no one except for Liz.
Oh, thank you.
John Sinsel is AWOL. Where are you, John? Where's John?
I tried to get my one other friend to call in tonight too. So
yeah, where's John? We need to find John. So
I hope he's okay.
Me too. Let's call him.
Yeah, let's just call him.
Let's just call him. Yeah, I like that idea.
Maybe
We're gonna call
my friend too. Afterwards.
We're gonna call him. Yeah, we're also on the Simple Radio app. Thank you, Earl, for pointing that out. I have not downloaded that yet. We're calling John Sinsel.
I'm excited. John's such a sweetheart.
So far, no good.
Can we leave him a voicemail message?
We will. We'll leave him a voicemail if he doesn't answer. We will leave him a voicemail.
Hello, this is John at 304-288-0583.
Oh, no. John, why'd you do that? Why did you put your number out there for everyone to hear?
No.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and delete that from the recording.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the guy's number. Let me call him up.
Yeah, so, John, now you're going to be famous to all the millions of people that are listening and caught that.
All the women listen. I hope he's single. I'll call him up and text him.
So, all right. Well, we're not going to leave John Sinsel. We should text him.
Yeah.
Oh, John.
Come out to play.
If you're shitting, it's okay.
Just say, hey, go down by the bay, make something out of clay.
Stop right, babe.
Been on air before in the toilet.
You ever watch Happy Gilmore?
Oh, John. John Sinsel. It's okay. We can edit that out in post production. Yeah, we can edit that out, because yeah, hi, Tony.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi. Oh, hi, Tony.
We're back.
Oh, good. The last 4 digits didn't come through. Well, there's a 3 and a 7 and a 6 and a 0 and a 12. Hike.
Blues 76-5-22.
Here's something we can discuss this hour.
All right, here's something we can discuss.
Grover dropping the F-bomb.
Grover dropping the F-bomb.
Yeah, what's that
Yeah.
about?
What's
I
that
heard
about?
about
Oh
that.
my gosh, Grover dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah.
On Sesame Street? Or
On
what?
Sesame Street. Like, turn the camera this way. That's effing awesome.
Yeah, well, let's throw it to the footage and
Yeah.
Grover said that's effing awesome.
let's go ahead and
Yeah, you tell me.
I gotta get caught up with that.
We're
I've heard
gonna
about
go
it.
to the live footage here.
Yeah, listen.
They've gone too far. They've gone too far.
We're gonna have to wait just a second here.
All right. Are you playing with my
Can we go to our
pop-up,
channel?
Tony?
Can we go
You
to our
like that?
channel? Where's
Can you tell what it is?
We should start calling it Profanity Street.
Earl, where's our uploads?
It's a cat or a what?
Where's our
It's
uploads,
it's
Earl?
a
There it is.
Unikitty.
Unikitty.
Found
Okay.
it. All right.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. Move the camera. Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea.
This has to be faked.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. Move the camera.
I don't know.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. Move the camera. Yes.
You can head to our YouTube page, SKO Radio Network, and see this video.
I can only imagine the person on the puppets was probably hammered and didn't know what he was doing.
Oh.
I remember I saw that movie Norbit.
Did say that.
Norbit.
Norbit with
I know Norbit.
Today's show is brought to you by the letter F.
Oh.
ing.
Yeah. Don't censor yourself, Tony.
Well, I get that if a
Sounds
text
dirty.
Get that a text message notification.
Oh yeah, you know that's what that's in for. Gifts. Notifications.
Get a text message.
Move the camera. Yes. It's a fucking excellent idea. Yeah.
I mean, you remember when Tickle Me Elmos were real popular, don't you?
Uh-huh.
You know, it was like
I could forget.
It's just, I mean, what's it probably been about 10 years since those came out?
Maybe more.
Maybe about that.
Yeah. No, they're about 20 years old.
About 20 years old?
Oh yeah, they were around in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's 2019 in 2 days.
Yeah.
3 days.
3 days, yeah. Well, you know what they got to do before they put the Elmos out on the shelf, don't you? They got to give it 2 test tickles.
Oh. That's funny.
Want to demonstrate on camera?
No.
Okay. I would have paid good money for that.
Tickle.
How much?
I'm not gonna say.
She's paying Tony to do it, not you. You're not getting paid. You're not getting paid.
I'm just a test subject.
I don't know how Dylan knew that, but it's true.
Or hell,
I know.
The breaking
Get
news.
out of my head.
Damn it.
The breaking news we had this week out of our hometown, Dylan.
Just give me 10% of the cut.
All right, breaking news out of
20.
our hometown.
I already know what I want to do for my next job.
Yeah. What?
I want to quit working where I'm at. You know, the state's got medicinal marijuana that's coming out in the first.
Yeah.
The first testing lab opened.
I don't trust that.
It's getting ready to open.
NOSTREETSBORO.
Our hometown of Streetsboro is getting the first medical marijuana.
Really?
Go
testing
Rockets,
lab.
go!
Yeah, fly high. Yeah.
Keep that shit barricaded.
No. You need to stay grounded if you're high.
Yeah. You better stay grounded.
Yeah.
I want to get a job at this test lab.
I'm cautious
You do?
because I feel like what if people
I didn't know
start
you liked
getting
marijuana,
medicinal
Tony.
marijuana from registered places and they start getting sick afterwards?
Well, see, and here's the big thing, and like I don't know if it's the national law, or if it's just a state law. I know if you have a medical marijuana card to where you can get a medical marijuana, you're not allowed to own a firearm.
Yes, that is true.
And
That's federal law.
Federal
That's
law?
federal law because those gun laws are federally enforced.
Yeah, federally enforced. So yeah, if
the 4473s are federally enforced.
it was like, now, do you have your CCW?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Concealed carry.
Concealed carry.
Oh, okay.
You took the course, right?
Yep.
See, now you know if you now, like anyone, one thing that I did find out from somebody, if you are a discharged member of the military and you have firearms training, you get to bypass the CCW course.
That is not true.
Not true?
That is not true. That is absolutely not true. You have to have proof of adequate certification to meet or exceed the knowledge of the laws of your state.
Okay.
So, the military does not train to conceal carry. Your unit can sign off on it, but you can't just take your DD-214 and get your CCW. No, it's not that simple.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it is not that simple.
Because I don't have any personal.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
Life of their own. They lived, amongst people. And they were doing this show, and Greg the Bunny was like one of the featured character, and it was like, everything. They did bleep it out because it was on Fox, but it was the show was so stupid. I mean, it was so stupid. It was hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it only lasted a couple of seasons, and it was kind of like, you haven't watched what show am I thinking of that's got Seth MacFarlane on it?
No, American Dad?
No, the space show.
The Orville.
The Orville. Great show.
Everything I look at that, I think about popcorn. But yeah, the Orville, it looks pretty good. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips of it. It looks funny as hell.
Oh, I mean, it's a hilarious show. I mean,
I love American Dad more.
Yeah, I mean,
Ew, you do?
I love American Dad.
No, Family Guy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Family Guy's Ed.
You know,
The earlier seasons,
Brian being in love with Lois like really intrigued me.
Yeah.
Okay,
a
yes,
long
okay,
time.
yes, it did. But I like the earlier seasons of Family Guy. But I continuously love American
And I know
Dad.
Brian's a dog, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, but how many dogs do you know talk and drink martinis?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Stewie. I just want to let you know my doctor told me to avoid heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ha.
Yeah, the way Stewie talks is this. I mean,
No, it's perfect.
and then you look and then the Simpsons. I mean,
Return to the device, woman.
Simpsons have been on the air what 25 years at least.
Yeah.
And you know the baby's still never grown up. Lisa and Bart are still
Eat
kids.
my shorts.
You know, you'd think Marge's beehive hairdo would be like gray by now. And it's just,
Or Officer Wiggum would have actually caught somebody.
might have. And Mr. Burns would be dead by now.
Or that comic book nerdy comic book guy would probably sell something more than just one comic book a week. Like worst issue ever.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's funny because it's like when I have the sound effects board up, like when I'm on Wednesday nights, I like using whoever the bully kid is when he goes, hey.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
I forget his name too.
And it's just like I'll say something. It was like this week. What was it? I was just like all these people.
Or Mo. Wait. What,
Oh, Mo, yeah.
What bad stuff happens to Mo? I haven't watched the show in that
Mo
long.
has just bad luck, and then Bart's always calling up there.
Yeah.
And pranking Mo.
That
For
one
him
time,
to go like, I can't even think of one of the names. Do you know?
remember the one
names?
time I saw Mo when he was teaching a dance class, and he says, "This is how you get rid of a guy if he's messing with your fly girl." Starts dancing, does a backflip, and starts shooting a double barrel.
Yeah.
And fired off 3 shots. I think the writers messed up with
Or
that.
Krusty the Clown. Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like Fox and the animation. I mean, I've seen a few episodes of Bob's Burgers.
I like Bob's Burgers.
I do too. And then American Dad was good. American Dad's okay.
I love American Dad.
I mean, Futurama was great.
Love Futurama.
Yeah, that show was funny.
How about South Park?
South Park. I mean, I had never seen a South Park episode until after I watched the movie.
Really?
You know,
I mean, I understood.
Only thing I remember, they did the Cloverfield parody. That's what I remember.
That came out when I was in like high school, and it was cutting edge. And
Yeah.
Now they're just trying to get canceled.
Yeah.
They're trying to get canceled.
But they make too much money.
Yeah, they're actually trying to get canceled. They're tired of making it.
Yeah.
They made.
I'm tired of them seeing
They
it.
made a
I've seen
6-episode season this
Yeah.
year. This
Wow.
year.
Yeah, there's their season. I mean, like Monday night when I played all my screwy Christmas songs, I played "I'm a Lonely Jew" that Cartman sings.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a real unique show. I mean, I always appreciated the parody and the satire in it.
All right, so we're gonna ask which one you hear.
What?
Laurel.
What do you hear?
Laurel.
I'm hearing Laurel. Laurel.
Okay, so everyone hears it.
Yep. I don't hear no Yanni.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think
Okay, I'm hearing.
I started to hear E.
I heard Yanny about like 35%.
Yeah, here.
What about you guys?
Here. All right, 30%, 35.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yanny.
That was pretty freaky there, Dilly. Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
Yanny.
I mean, I didn't dislike it.
Now American Dad clips.
What?
So American Dad clips. Maybe after.
Oh, really?
Maybe after the break.
So many breaks.
One every half hour.
Haley, I have a secret. I'm part of the CIA.
I knew it.
Oh.
I know. I wanted you to know.
You're a double agent. Secret agent, man.
I'm a
We used to have a
quadruple
secret
agent.
We used to have a secret agent.
Who was he?
That's Ben.
Oh, you'll never know because his identity was secret.
He was Asian. We had a secret Asian man.
Secret?
He must have been at the grocery store this week when I was there.
Yeah.
You saw what I put up.
Oh, yeah, you found him.
Yeah, I found him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Found what he left you, huh?
Yeah, he left some orange chicken.
Did he leave a microphone bug in the milk section?
That actually sounds really good right now.
Orange chicken, huh?
Yeah.
What about blue chicken?
Well, he's the only Asian-looking Italian man I know, so we decided to call him Linguini.
Linguini. Linguini.
That's more like it.
Oh, hey, Nelson. Nelson was the name of the bully in The Simpsons. Thanks, Eric.
Oh, yeah, Nelson.
Nelson.
We needed to clear that up. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, I just remember when it was Simpsons, Married with Children, In Living
Color. I love
Color.
Married with Children. Oh, I love that show. And In Living Color.
Yeah, I liked In Living
Married with
Color.
Children was funny as hell. I remember the little girl was telling
Roseanne was my real favorite from back then.
telling Ed.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna be fit. You're gonna be. Yeah,
there he
right
is.
there. That's it, right there. I remember with the Married with Children, there was this little girl in the shoe shop saying, "You're gonna be doing this for the rest of your life. It's gonna be your future." And then he looks at the girl and says, "Well, if you want to know what your future looks like, look to the seat to your left."
Yeah.
He sees her mother.
You gotta watch. There's a YouTube clip of like the best of the Bundy insults.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he's
watched
like-
that. I watched it.
You know, there's a size medium. It's between there is a size like a medium or something. It's the size between large and you or something like that.
Is it? Well, you need to take. I'm going to take my business somewhere else, sir. Well, is it going to be between the offices of Haggis and Dawes?
Yeah. It's just like I'm gonna take my business, somewhere where they respect me. And he's like,
Try the moon, you'll weigh less.
Yes, yeah. Or the lady's, trying to decide on her what color blue shoes she wants. He's like, well, I'm going to strangle you. Then when your face turns the proper color blue, you say moo. or the lady's like, he wants them to stay on her feet. He's like, well, how about I nail them to the soles of your foot? Because this lady's like,
Aggressive.
She brings in these shoes and they're all tore apart. And he's like, well, ma'am, you do know that they have a 2-ton weight limit on these shoes.
Well, like an elevator, man, these things have a 2-ton weight limit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, then it also says, well, this little boy was crying, was like, I want a balloon. You already got one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Street Fighter, too. I actually had the original one at my house. Now you make me want to play it, bro.
No, I used to always like to play Tekken.
Okay, I like Tekken, too. But, I like Street Fighter a little bit more, but Tekken is cool.
Who is the guy
I love the animated one. They made a movie for it.
I was hoping that was like a Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to get a Tony, yeah, in here.
Who was the guy in Tekken that did the helicopter kick? Was that Ken?
That was Takeda. I think it was Takeda. Not Takeda.
He would constantly do like the helicopter kick. Like
No, not
this.
Eddie. No, Eddie was a capoeira fighter. I can't remember. I want to say it was. I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna look it up. I'm gonna sit here.
Or the best would be like in Mortal Kombat. She's so ugly. Scorpion said, "Stay over there."
That's funny. That's funny.
Because there was Scorpion, there was Sub-Zero. Then in one of the later Mortal Kombat games, there was one of them that was green.
Kazuya Mishima. That was the name of I think that was the guy that did the helicopter kick, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I just remember I'd always play it. And, I'd be playing the arcade game. I just hit all the buttons constantly, and I'd figure out how to do the helicopter kick.
I was gonna say I don't know. I played
Martial Law, Paul Phoenix.
I played WrestleMania.
Jin Kazama.
at the
Jin, that's
arcade.
his name, Jin.
Okay.
I played WrestleFest.
WrestleFest.
Yeah, I played that at the arcade. So
I remember going to the arcade
I
game.
miss Tekken. I love Street Fighter just a little bit more.
And one of the games we used to play was like I was track and field, and then like you would have it where
Track and Tekken.
You would have it to where you could like throw shot put, throw discus, throw hammer. But then when you're doing the sprints, you had to sit there like this with the buttons and to run.
And you try and hit it as quick as you could.
Yeah,
but you gotta hit it one at a time. You can't do this because otherwise you fall.
Well, then you lose the rhythm, and then you end up doing just that.
Yep, and you fall. Yep.
Or trying to do this, then jump if you're doing hurdles.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost like a, almost like a, but
yeah,
it's a rim shot.
Rim shot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's Nelson.
I only really got into like Sega, Sonic the Hedgehog, Cyborg Justice.
Sonic the Hedgehog is fantastic.
It's super fast. That's why I liked it.
Gotta go fast.
I like to go fast.
Gotta go faster. Gotta go fast. I played Sonic Generations years ago. That game was a rush.
See, I miss like the 2D games.
Well, that's what it was. It was 2D and 3D.
2D.
It was a mix of both.
Yep.
You could definitely play the classic 2D the whole time if you wanted. That's what was so great about the game, because there were so many different modes to it.
Yeah.
Played the hell out of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I also love Pac-Man and Galaga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember growing up in the 80s. I remember, it's like growing up in like the mid-80s, there used to be this game show on TV that the kids would be on. It's called Starcade.
Starcade.
And
That sounds so familiar.
You would answer TV questions regarding video games, and then whoever would win, you would both have to go play this certain video game for like a minute, and whoever could amass the most score in a minute would win the points.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, you would have a choice of 3 video games to play, and they would give you a score to amass to win the big prize.
Uh-huh.
Like you probably not. Do you remember Double Dare?
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, you remember Double Dare, don't you?
Of course I do.
I remember, I tried out to be on the show.
Brain Drain.
I don't know what that is.
I remember I tried out to be on the show. I got a pair of Reeboks just for trying out, because that was their big thing. They gave you a pair of Reebok high-top sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
You trying out for this show, Tony?
Tried out to be on the show. And what they had done is, we had to go to Randall Park Mall, because on the bottom floor of Randall Park Mall, when it was still open in Cleveland, they had a set done up of it. Mm-hmm. And they would have people, you would go there, and I think I got a pair of Reeboks, and we got some other odds and ends type of stuff. And they would record people playing the game. You would get put with a strange person, somebody that you didn't know. Mm-hmm. And then, we ended up winning the game, and I got to go through the obstacle course. Like, we got to go through, like, they call it the Sunday slide. You got to kind of climb up backwards up a slide, not the steps. Then you go down face first, and you go down, and it was like ice cream and chocolate syrup and whipped cream at the bottom. You land in.
Oh wow!
And then
that sounds awesome.
We had to do the down the hatch, where you open up this big mouth and you kind of jump up and slide down the hatch, and you land in a bunch of goop. We had the human hamster wheel, where you had to get in and run it, and then it would light up, and then because the whole point was you had to collect a flag at the end of the obstacle, and then you would run like obstacles 1, 3, 5, and 7, and your partner would run 2, 4, 6, and 8. Mm-hmm. And then if you got you'd get a prize for every obstacle you would complete. Then you would get the big prize at the end. And we ended up making it through like 6 of them. And but yeah, that was fun. Or a show used to be on Nickelodeon, used to be called "You Can't Do That on Television."
You get slime.
Yep. You didn't want to say "I don't know," because then they would dump green slime on you, and if you ever said water, they would dump water on you.
It was disgusting. It was like green.
What are we at the queue?
What?
Surfing.
What? It's time for a break. You're listening to some kind of radio show here on the SKO Radio Network. Stick around.
Do you find it difficult to fall asleep? Do you want to kill your husband? Is it impossible to sexually arouse your partner? Well, it's time to learn about pillows, but not just any pillow. We're talking about My Pillow.
Hey Mike, how you doing? So you're here to tell everyone about My Pillow? looks like you already got some nice pillows, so I don't need to tell you anything, but I'm here to talk about pillows that don't have nipples, you know, like the ones you sleep on. Right, so I got the idea one day when I was getting fucked real hard, but these guys took all my money, broke my neck, so there I was, flopping around like a fish out of water, and it was like, you know, God spoke to me and told me, Mike, pull yourself together, man, because you need to start selling pillows because, well, everyone uses pillows, you know, I'm sure you do.
Okay, yeah, I've used one before. Awesome.
Okay, now here's your standard everyday pillow. You know, you put stuff on it like your head and you're bouncing around. Then you got your jaw and you're so much pressure, your jaw can snap in half because you got all that physics of the weight of your shoulders.
Yeah, now that you mention it, my jaw does kind of hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other reasons for that. Okay, now here we have memory foam. Everyone was obsessed with these. I'm sure you tried one at one point.
Yeah, and they made my neck kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, because, you know, they're just too soft.
Yep. It's no good.
All right, now speaking of too soft, check this out. We got ourselves a feather pillow. Now, feather pillows, you put all your weight on them, and look at that. They're so flat. Now, there's a reason for that. You see, scientists discovered that dinosaurs actually had feathers, and dinosaurs, as we all know, are a thing of the past. You got to move on.
Yeah, like, why would you still be using ancient old technology? I mean, nowadays we have new technology, right?
Right, yeah. Boy, you took the words right out of my fucking face. Now, I got some new technology right here. Now, this is your windpipe, right? One's going to your mouth, one's your butt. Now, all that air, you see, the way the body's built is air's traveling through, and it could break at any second now, and you can die, and then no one can't straighten it back out. I know I can't. And so what I do is I take my pillow. You see, it can bend, it can fold, you can put weight on it.
Well, I mean, it's easy to see just by looking at the pillow that it's a premium, innovative new product and everyone should have one.
Why wouldn't you buy one?
I've always been told that seeing is believing, but that's a bunch of bullshit, and the only way to believe something's to feel it, and the only way to do that is to buy it. So, I usually sleep in my pajamas, but ever since I got my pillow, it's just been so much better to sleep totally naked and keep the pillow under my butt, you know? And it's great because no one takes it away because it stinks so bad.
Finding new ways to discipline my children isn't easy, you know. I've done everything from timeouts to pulling out chunks of her hair, but I mean, nothing beats the threat of smothering her little face using my pillow. Doing drugs can make you feel wonderful, but it ain't right. And ever since I got myself a pillow, I stopped smoking dope, and now look at me, I'm sober. It's changed my life.
La la la, I need a lot of therapy because I hear voices in my head. And more often than not, the voices say that your mouth looks like a butthole with 2 extra butts on the sides.
Every night, I have a dream where I poop my pants. I wake up, and sure enough, I'm covered in poop.
Sleeping on a pillow. It's awesome.
Please, somebody help. Adopt me.
A lot of people tell me I look kind of penisy, you know. Because I have a little neck and a big red head, and you know, a lot of women tell me it actually turns them on.
So I love to sleep on my side, and that's because there's a lot of advantages, like you can fart and there's no blockage, and the same door's open for entry, and you can get really drunk, pass out, not choke on your barf, and die.
Well, there you go. It's a great product. You should buy it.
Luke, you will listen to Some Kind of Radio Show every Friday night from 8 p.m. to midnight on the SKO Radio Network.
Oh, hi, Darth.
Hey, it's Elaine Johnston from the Comedic Renegades. We're having a comedy fundraiser for the Kathy DePola Animal Rescue. This will happen on Friday, January 25th at 8 p.m. at the Big Dog in Ravenna. Come out for a great show and help us put the fun in fundraising.
Hello there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Oh, the hell is this? You are done! No more table! Where are you going, Todd?
hesitate.
Thanks for the advice.
Sorry to waste your time. No problem at all. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Dum-da-dum, delightful. For the love... 8 Lincoln 30 to dispatch.
8030, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a wild goose chase over here at Nakatomi Plaza. Everything here's okay. Over. But nobody has no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Man, God, everything is a
Welcome to the party, pal.
Turn up the heat and it's getting ready to pop. Police with automatic rifle fire in Nakatomi. I need backup assistance now. Now, goddammit, now!
Hiram, do you know all the words to this movie?
I know a fair amount of the words to the movie.
You know, a fair amount.
A fair amount, because I've seen it so many times. That, the second one, the third one, the fourth, and then the fifth. The second one I love the most. The second one's my dad's favorite.
Do you remember?
He loved the second one more than the first.
Do you remember the episode of The Office where they sat down and the one guy recited Die Hard?
I think I remember that. I only watched
No,
some of The Office, but
which
I do
guy?
remember. I do remember some of that
And
episode.
I've
I
seen
just
every
remember the one where they
episode.
made
It
that
was
fire
Pete.
drill.
Pete.
It was Pete, yeah, the guy that was dating Aaron.
I do remember
In
the
the last
fire drill
season.
episode of The Office.
Yeah.
That was my
Yep.
favorite.
Yeah, I do
What's the
remember
fire
that.
shooting at us?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a great
Yeah.
show.
That was a funny ass episode.
No, the whole show, like.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Is there anything from the fire drill episode?
Now we'll have to see.
That was my favorite.
That was one show I never got into was The Office.
Really? It's so good. The British version sucks, but
It doesn't suck. You just have to have the right kind of humor
no.
for it.
I have the right kind of humor. I like the IT crowd. I do not like the British version of The
I like
Office.
Big Bang Theory. My mom loves that show.
Have you seen the IT crowd, Dylan?
No.
You should check it out. It's great. Oh.
See.
So is Peep Show. You guys heard of or seen Peep Show? It's
No.
not the way you think. It's point of view.
Okay.
Hilarious.
No, I remember Peep Show that was hosted by Christian because Edge had the Cutting Edge and Christian had the Peep Show.
Yep.
Wrestler. He had his peeps.
It's a UK.
Oh, okay.
show. It's a UK comedy.
No, I was thinking that there was a wrestling tag team, Edge and Christian. Well, Edge had the Cutting Edge was one of his in-ring talk shows, and so not to be outdone by his partner, Christian preferred. Captain Charisma came out, and he was always had his peeps, his fans, and so he called it his talk show that he would host from time to time, the Peep Show.
Okay.
That's what. Or now you got Ms. TV.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Interesting, but stupid.
What about Jericho? What was his was the highlight reel? The Jeritron 5000. Trying to think of some of the other in-ring. Well, you had Carlos Cabana for a little while. When Carlitos Cabana.
Yeah.
Went down to the savannah. Met a girl named Hannah.
She had fun with your banana?
I don't know. Maybe.
Listening to Carlos Santana?
Oh, that was smooth.
Wearing a bandana?
In the Copacabana.
Hottest spot north of Havana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the other wrestling
And he was
talk
drinking
shows
some
they've
Crana
had.
Berry.
Yeah, I mean, there was the Cutting Edge, the Peep Show, The highlight reel, Ms. TV. Piper's Pit started it all, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better than Piper's Pit. I'm willing to bet you Ronda Rousey's going to start something like that.
Nah.
You know, since she's so idolized, Hot Rod, Roddy Piper.
No.
You just made the list. Yeah. Speaking of Jericho, I would love to if he ever tours with Fozzy and he comes around here. I want to go see them.
Yes, they were up here.
They were
last year. Yeah. Yep, they played at.
My favorite song of theirs is
Judas.
Judas.
The House of Blues.
I would love to go see them. You know, for being a wrestler, he is an incredible singer.
Mm-hmm.
You never think
the voice of an angel.
No, I mean, and like the way he looks now, since he cut all his hair and everything, you wouldn't think of him
his
as
hair is super long. Again.
Oh, it's again.
Oh, it's super long again.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I remember he cut it real short
Mm-hmm.
when him and Kevin Owens were doing their little, partnership.
Well, and then it started to grow longer again.
I just remember him making his debut on in WWE. He came out and his hair was.
For a second, I thought you were going to say NWA.
No, they're straight out of Compton.
Cruising down the street.
In my 6'4". Tying my shoes. Looking at toes.
Here's some trivia for you.
Stupid idiot. What was that for?
Who
was
was
that aimed
that
at me?
directed at?
That was Chris Jericho.
Who's that directed at?
No one.
No one.
Oh, okay.
How
I
many,
feel like it was me.
how many members of NWA have passed away?
You
Like
assume
2?
Hiram knows the answer?
Isn't it like 2? Oh, just 1. Oh, yeah, because it was Easy E.
Easy E.
I thought MC Ren. Oh, okay. No, MC Ren didn't go next, did he?
No.
Okay, never mind. I think.
Are you ready for this Sunday night when WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam?
I thought that was going to be shorter than it was.
Hey, do you know why? Do you know why people got mad that one night? Because even though they said John Cena was supposed to show up, they couldn't see him.
Yeah.
They wanted their money back. That's why we're in radio, because even if we say that you can't see me, it's true.
Yeah.
You can still hear me.
You can't see me, but can we hear you? Maybe. About how well if they're deaf, then that's.
I gotta admit, even though I'm a John Cena fan, the one
John Cena,
the one promo The Rock cut says, "You can't see me, you can't see me. Of course we can see you. You're 1 week you're in green, 1 week you're in orange, 1 week you're in purple. You look like a big bowl of Fruity Pebbles."
Yeah.
And they played
Samoan Fruity
His name
Pebbles.
is John Cena.
Yeah.
Tony and Hiram got real excited when that music was playing. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
They were moving about.
John Cena.
Oh my God! You are freaking me out, bro. 3 feet of personal space.
Personal bubble.
I also have a personal bubble for my eardrums, Dilly.
And his name is John Cena.
What if I flew through the wall as soon as that sounded?
Then you'd be more awesome.
I feel like I generally
Like
scared the hell out of you.
70%.
Yeah.
You actually did. I was like, whoa.
I've been here the whole time.
I was
and
like
just-
being accosted by Hiram. He was like all over my face, throwing gang symbols
This
up.
is all I did.
You didn't.
How was that scary?
You didn't do jazz hands, man.
It was not jazz hands,
It was
smart
not
ass.
jazz.
Speaking of, look what I'm the
Better,
highest
smarter
bidder
than a
on.
dumbass.
A legitimate version.
Nice.
What? What happened?
Actually,
That's kind of sexy.
it's John Cena's title belt, the one he created. And the center plate of it spins.
Yep, that belt is wrapped
And
around
his
his
name
waist,
is
and he's
John
wrapped around one of
Cena.
the.
Nope, not anymore.
No, not anymore. What
Not
happened?
anymore. Oh, they broke up like a year ago.
They did. Oh, I haven't been keeping up with Total Divas, so I don't know what's going on there.
Oh man, Total Divas. You're not keeping up with it?
What are you guys talking about?
You got
for
Daniel
real?
the vegetarian Brian, Daniel the vegan Brian.
Like, I want to understand.
He's,
Did 2 men break up?
No, it was John Cena and his girl,
Nikki Bella.
Nikki
That was
Bella,
like-
one of the
that
Bella
was like
twins.
real high
Nicole,
profile.
Anna, something or other.
Didn't he propose though?
He proposed.
Well, she said yes, didn't she?
Yeah.
Then what happened? They got divorced.
And then what happened?
Well, let me tell you exactly what happened.
Was that Hulk Hogan or The Undertaker?
No, that was Stone Cold.
Oh, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, plug me in.
Plug you in.
Yeah.
Plug it
Better be
in.
careful.
Plug
If he
it
hears
in.
this, he's gonna come and hit you with that shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't watch wrestling, but I know a surprising amount about some,
He's got
some
that
of the
sixth
wrestlers.
move. He's got that sixth move of doom.
Yeah.
But no, they broke up because
I like Stone
he didn't
Cold
want
Steve
kids,
Austin. He's
man.
cool.
Yeah, you know.
He didn't want kids.
Yeah, because they wouldn't be able to see him.
That's right.
And he wouldn't be able to see them either.
That's right. He wouldn't have been able to see half of them. And he just didn't want to live. He just didn't want to live life only seeing legs.
Oh man.
Yeah, because how do you top having a?
I was gonna say because of shared custody, but you took it to a different level. Never mind.
It's cooking. How do you top? Because Nikki Bella, who John Cena was engaged to, her twin sister Brie. Brie's married to another wrestler, Daniel Bryan. They got a kid
guy
and
with
this
a big beard.
Yeah, and their kid's name is Birdie.
Yeah, Birdie.
Birdie.
Tweet.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. It's a girl.
It's a girl that they name Birdie.
Birdie.
She's gonna be a wrestler. And everyone, her catchphrase is gonna be tweet. Yeah. While she hops on Twitter.
Yeah, Birdie's not a good name for a child.
Because like Daniel Bryan's real name is Bryan Danielson, so her
And his name is John Cena!
This is so fun. This is so much fun for me.
Because you've got the switchboard at your
I know.
fingertips.
This is just so much fun for me.
Have fun.
Oh,
This
Law
is
and
so
Order.
much
You ever
fun.
hear that
Deserve it.
John Cena prank call where someone
Yeah,
goes
that was part of where.
Oh, we're gonna take it smooth now.
I remember this from Deadpool.
From Deadpool.
Why
I remember
is
it.
George Michael?
I remember it from.
Yeah, well, I know it's George Michael, but I know it's Deadpool played
I remember
a lot.
it
They
from
love
Make
George
It
Michael in
Big.
that movie for some reason.
When do you remember it
from their album.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Get at me. I'm impressed.
Shoot. Shoot.
Yeah, is there like anything from TLC? Or wait, no, that was Salt and Pepper.
Yeah,
Is there anything from Salt and Pepper?
No, TLC was going. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
And Creep.
And Creep.
Red Light.
And then of course Lisa Left Eye Lopez passes away.
Crazy fucking bitch, but you know what?
Yeah. Burned down Andre Rison's house.
Can't help but respect that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That was it.
Yeah.
That's all that you have from them?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I have over here. That's all
Yeah,
I have.
God bless the patriarchy, man.
One of the members of the girl group TLC, Lisa Left Eye Lopez, she passed away real young.
Yeah. Left
Well,
Eye's
she was
gone.
dating Andre Rison. Well, she burnt down his house.
Did you know this?
Hey, well, Left Eye only passed away because you couldn't see from her right. No, it's playing. I'm just
Well,
playing.
and they toured part of the I Love the '90s tour, but I'm willing to bet you if they got some girl whose name started with H, imagine them reforming as THC.
THC.
You know, you probably just inspired somebody out there to rename their band. Just that time.
What if they renamed and came together as BMX?
Could be if DMX had wanted to change his name.
Y'all know what it is.
Do you remember a Chris Rock movie called? Do you remember a Chris Rock movie where he like died and he got reincarnated as
Down to
that old
Earth.
man?
Down to Earth. I remember that
As
movie.
a what?
Chris, there was a movie. Chris Rock. His kid.
He was playing a comedian. The comedian was terrible. And he ended up dying. And he became reincarnated as an old white dude.
As an old white dude. That he's at.
And he started singing Rough Riders.
Rough.
And he was going, what?
What? There.
Holy shit.
And he was in a crowd of black people. And they didn't know he was black, so they beat him up.
Yeah, they beat him up because on the inside he's a black dude. On the outside he's an old white feller. And they see some old white feller start singing Rough Riders Anthem by DMX.
And they got so mad.
And they got so pissed. And it's like, ruh.
I have to see it.
Because it's like.
Drop. Come on now, open up shop. You don't know that song?
I know that song.
Shut up! Oh, you know what? All right, fine, Dylan.
I don't think he's directing that at anybody. He's just.
I'm the only one
making
talking,
noise.
so.
I mean, Dylan's a host. I mean, you can direct this ship. Really?
Nope.
Nope.
Open ocean.
Nope.
What you just said? What'd you say, Liz?
I said Dilly is in charge.
Nope.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I remember that. That was funny. Do that again. Please.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nope.
Arise, mother. All the die. It's time to die. I remember her. I never. Have you ever seen that video? It was an old video from Vine. It's long before Vine. All right.
Vine?
Nope.
Shit. No.
Nope.
I think Tony and I are excluded from this conversation.
Nope.
I don't give a shit about Vine.
Nope.
Yep.
Did you two?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
No, you did not?
Nope.
Yep.
Please don't only use the soundboard to communicate for the rest of the night. Please don't do that.
No! Fuck off!
Fuck you.
Shut up!
Oh my God. That's so violent.
Nope.
I have a question. Do we ever do prank calls?
Yes.
We need to do more.
Well, Earl had that one list of one day. He was calling these numbers that were trying to scam him
For like an hour.
Yeah, he tried. He wouldn't get through to nobody.
And
but
then I said we should prank Perline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
How'd it go?
Pretty good.
So you know what I would wonder on the dial pad is if we hit *67, if it would block our number.
Yeah, it would. Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
No, it would. Yeah.
Try calling my phone.
Yeah, I guess test that theory out.
Test that theory out, and we'll see if it'll come up.
Doesn't
as,
matter that I did
I'll try
tech
calling
support
my
for like
phone
4
because I
years.
know my I know
Okay.
my phone number. I don't know yours by heart.
Okay.
All right,
I mean, I could be wrong. I'm terribly forgetful.
It could be
Star.
555.
So there's an issue. Don't have a. Oh, there it is.
What the? What are you talking about, Kyram?
That's just a consistent number. Just 555 555 555
Yeah, but you're like triggering some kind of song memory in my
Let's
head.
see if it works.
I'm very sensitive.
Let's see if it
to
works. Shall we?
I was gonna say, is it an
notes.
NSYNC
All
song?
right, we're not
No.
going to let this go out over the air. No caller ID. How about that?
Right.
How
So
about that? All
you
right.
doubted me. Why'd you
All
doubt
right,
me,
so,
Dylan? It hurts.
Trace the call, trace the
Sorry.
call, trace the IP line.
I'm crying. I'm crying on the inside.
So maybe we should be making some phone calls here.
I think we could call a bunch of people.
Yeah, I think we could.
And pick up, unless you're a beautiful woman, I'm hanging up.
Yeah, unless I'm a beautiful woman.
Yeah, on the inside, bud, on the inside.
That's mean.
That hurts.
But remember, you're handsome like Earl.
It is. No.
No, I'm not handsome like
Dylan
Earl. Earl's
is
the only
a
handsome.
beautiful, gorgeous woman.
That's right. With an enormous ass.
Like J-Lo's. Who's that other bitch? The Kardashian
Kim
bitch?
K.
Yeah.
Kim K.
Iggy Azalea, Nicki Minaj. I mean, there's a whole. They're coming out the
down.
woodworks.
I don't care about big asses personally.
Well, some of us feel a little differently.
I understand.
Hey, man. To each their own. To each
See, I
your own.
like a good tush, but I've got a minimum up here, so.
And that would be?
The letter D.
And that would be the letter D. Okay.
I like
Depends
wide
on how
shoulders.
big you want the wide shoulders. How wide?
I mean, not grotesquely wide, but wide enough. You want to have like the V formation.
Like 12 inches apart per shoulder.
Like the dudes want the hourglass, but the chicks want that V.
I don't need an hourglass.
Hey, I got that stick figure, man. I'm all set.
I don't even know what that means.
He says he doesn't need the hourglass. I got a timer on my phone.
Hey, well, I got that stick figure
I got a
going
stopwatch on my phone, but yeah.
I got that U shape going on.
Ooh,
I ain't got
God
no
bless
V.
you.
See, men want
Yes, you did.
Dogs want bones, men want meat.
About 21 years ago.
What does a woman want?
Money.
Okay, he said it, not me.
Wait, what? Money? Don't we all want money?
Well, because of the stereotype.
I guess
I'm a
technically
whore for money. But
we need money. Oh, are you? Is that what you do in your spare time? You're a gigolo?
yeah.
Dude's
they
Bigelow,
call me
male
Buff
gigolo.
Bagwell.
Yeah. buffs the stuff.
Yeah, man. Hello, ladies.
Isn't he
So
paralyzed
what are your
though?
rates?
I don't know. Give me pineapple, orange, banana juice, and I'll go on radio for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Give me beer in a pineapple, orange, banana juice glass, and I'll start playing with the
Sound
soundboard.
effects. Yeah.
Soundboard.
Give
I gotta
me,
learn how to do that anyway.
Give me 3 Coca-Colas in the shape of a triangle, and we go to break in 3 minutes. And these are all reasonable demands.
They are.
They're all true.
I don't think that there was anything wrong with anything I said there.
No, you didn't
Yeah.
say anything wrong.
Yeah.
Dylan's not a whore.
Yeah, I'm not a whore.
And he's not easy.
Huh? I'm pretty difficult to figure out.
Nope. Yup.
Nope.
Shut up, Nelson.
I love this.
I need more buttons that I can trust. That's the thing.
Bazinga!
There's a one. There's one I can trust. There's one I can
Ba-ding,
trust.
da-ding, 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 da-ding.
You're in my spot.
Nope.
Nope.
Yup.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And the good thing, that screen's a touch screen too.
It's true.
Is that a good thing?
What if you try to press all those at the same time?
You can't.
Oh man, I wish you could. Love food stamps.
Food stamps.
Every time I hear Whitney singing, all I think about is, Bobby, pass me the pipe.
She didn't deserve that tone. Hollywood corrupted her. Bobby Brown was a bad.
To take a break.
So fucking loud.
So loud. That was so loud. We're taking a break. Thanks for sending us out there, Michael Buffer. We'll be right back.
Oh shit, there it is. A glory hole right next to the settling cracks and the door dings. This calls for your secret weapon. You break out the marshmallow paste, but it's not shutting down that hole. The penises are still flying in. Hey there, I'm Bo Riles, Glory Hole Virtuoso. If you're trying to shut down operations on a glory hole, look no further than the liquid drywall. Just spray our whipped cream on there and bingo bango bongo vanishes in seconds. The portal to the dick dimension may be closed, but those cherished memories of sucked wieners will live on within you forever. Our shaving cream requires no extra tools, no mess, no repairmen. Fuck this repair guy in particular. Give me that wall, bitch. Let me show you how the liquid drywall works. It takes that wall and it puts it in a can. This is wall in a can, motherfucker. It doesn't get more simple than that. Then you spray it on the wall and that wall leaves the can. Now that wall's on your wall. Gone are the days of playing with old Play-Doh. Gone are the days of painting cake frosting on your walls. Martha, you clumsy slut, you've banged the table into the wall. But luckily, thanks to the liquid drywall, we don't have to sell the house anymore. Thanks to the fast and easy repairs. Whoopsie, you got a little asshole on your wall? Butt plugged. No problem. I'm filling more holes than a male porn star today. Another one hiding behind the door? Not on my watch. What's that smell? Another one? Oh, goodness me, more holes than a block of cheese in this motherfucker. But luckily, there's no match for the liquid drywall. If your house is prone to glory holes, go ahead and install our boner barricade with the liquid drywall. No more worrying about rogue cocks popping in. Are your kids so dumb they fight over the broom and then hit the wall? Well, we can fix the wall, but we can't fix the bad parenting that led to this situation in the first place. There's billions of people on this planet. That's a lot of penises. Liquid drywall. You do the math.
You know, Dylan, there's nothing better than sitting at the bar, having a cold beer, sitting there with a good friend, watching the big screen, watching the big game on the TV.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, talking about sports with your buddy, that's exactly what Rick and Brad do, too, on Sunday nights.
That's
at
right.
The Windsor Pub.
That's right. Sunday nights at the Windsor Pub, the Sports Brewing Company, starting at 9:30 p.m. live. here on the SKO Radio Network.
They go till whenever. They talk about whatever. They even have a top 5. Make sure you tune in and crack your cold one.
Hey everyone, Earl McCune here with Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure to tune in on Friday night, January the 11th, for our special 6-hour-long 200th show. That's right, 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday, January the 11th. We're going to be here. We're going to have crazy crew members from the past and present in studio. We're going to have a lot of fun looking back at past funny moments. Just a lot of fun conversations. It's going to be a great show. We're going to take your calls and more. Friday night, January 11th. You aren't going to want to miss it.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Fire.
Let's go! Get him out of the car! Don't you know they're burning? Fuck it. Und das andere Herr schnell hier, mach los! Mach schnell, mach los!
So you take this under advisement, jerkweed. Geronimo, motherfucker.
They're using artillery on us.
You idiot. It's not the police. It's him. Holy shit.
Hi, Kyra.
What is happening, my main man? Deal to the ill to the on.
And I'm just chopped liver.
I was gonna say hi to Liz. Hi, chopped liver.
Oh, that's just mean.
You said you're chopped
I
liver.
said I'm just chopped liver. Like you didn't
right.
acknowledge the fact that
All
I
right,
was here.
who put boogers under the desk? I'm gonna be super pissed off.
Earl. Earl did it.
That's nasty.
Who the fuck is putting their boogers under the desk? This is a true question.
I don't sit there.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back.
You touch boogers?
Somebody put boogers underneath.
Dylan is very upset right now. I've never seen him this angry before.
That is childish.
I'm actually scared.
Who does that?
Not me.
I don't do that.
Somebody about to get rocked.
Damn.
He took that very seriously, which makes me wonder what actually really happened.
I don't know.
That is very disgusting.
What? What? I need to see it.
Alright, well,
even though I don't want to. I'm gonna trip over it, Tony. I'm gonna die.
Oh, good.
What is this thing?
Said there were boogers over here somewhere.
Oh, well.
Said.
It could be like dried up too.
Dried up crust.
I can't think of anyone who would sit there and just like put their fucking nose and wipe it there.
Wasn't me.
We're all talented, successful adults.
Well, maybe in the third grade we'd probably all do something like that. Flicking boogers across the
I
classroom.
don't know, man. I know one time I was a janitor and I had to like just for a summer job when I was in high school. and we had to fucking clean the school, and it was crazy because like the first 2 months we did nothing, absolutely nothing. Third month, oh, it was hell. We had to flip all the desks over, scrape off the gum, strip the wax off the floor. I just hated it. And then I saw the largest spider of my life in this fucking school.
Where was it at specifically? In a classroom, in the hallway, in
It
the
was
window?
Grant Elementary off of Lost Nation Road in Willoughby.
Lost Nation Road, off of Route 2.
Was it
Yep.
about the
Where I
size
grew
of
up.
your thumb?
No. This spider was about this big.
That's a
Like
big
the size of
spider.
the size of my hand with my fingers.
Either that's a
as
tarantula
legs.
or an Australian mega
Oh,
spider.
you could like see the hairs on its leg. You could see the fangs. You could see all the eyeballs. This was a huge fucking spider, and it was just meandering on the floor.
That sounds like a tarantula.
Dude, all I know
Those
is that
things
this
get
guy
big.
Kyle that I worked with, Kyle was like, oh, because like I freaked out, and I worked with these two Tims, and they both freaked out, and we're like, oh, this big huge ass spider. And then Kyle just stepped on it, but when he stepped on it, Kyram, he only managed to knock off 2 of its legs.
Oh, that's
right?
not good.
Because that's how big and fast moving the spider was. It was on the floor. So it took a couple steps, and then it just collapsed. And when it collapsed, there was literally just a tidal wave of baby spiders coming off of this spider. And it was like
It is carrying a lot of
total
eggs.
horror show. Oh, yeah, we all freaked out. Kyle, me, the 2 Tims. We were like stomping on all these baby spiders.
The 2 Tims.
Mm-hmm, the 2 Tims, who were both, not all there. I don't know what the PC word is for them.
I wouldn't try to stomp. I just run.
But it was pretty traumatic.
It's like a whole cluster of the things spreading out. It's like a flood. Pretty much hit.
We killed every single one of those baby spiders. Every single one.
If you ever get bit and you start climbing walls, then you know there's a problem.
Yeah.
Just start shooting webs and start sensing danger. I'd be happy.
And I didn't know this because I hung out with Kai last Saturday. Too,
Yeah.
And we saw Aquaman.
How was it?
I want to go see it.
You know what? I liked it. It's not like the best movie ever.
You
but
melted
it was,
over Jason Momoa when he took his shirt off, didn't you?
I mean, this is a gorgeous man, okay? And it's a beautifully shot film. A lot of eye candy in general.
Yeah.
Magic of movies.
I bet you were probably imagining yourself as Mara on the big screen, huh?
I don't know. I just enjoyed watching Aquaman. I mean, I actually used to
throw
play.
that trident,
I used
Jason.
I used to have a little Aquaman figurine, and I played with it. when
See, I
was a
wonder
kid.
if Aquaman wet the bed when he was growing up.
Tony. No, it's funny. But it was a good movie.
How was Black Manta?
Black Manta, he's a bit of a badass.
The
Not
OG
nearly as
thug.
cool. Yeah, not nearly as cool as like Black Panther. But Black Panther's a good
Every time
guy.
I saw him, Tupac still balling, still kept playing.
See, the film I want to see is Bumblebee.
I
thought
wanna
about
see
seeing
that
that
too.
too, because they're finally using the G1 designs of the characters. Finally,
As opposed to having being a Camaro.
But I didn't know this. Kai showed me some kind of fucking trailer for like a female cartoon version of Spider-Man. Have you guys heard of this?
Female cartoon
Isn't that
version.
Ghost Spider because of the Spider-Verse movie, which I also want
It's
to go
a chick as Spider-Man, basically.
see? Spider-Woman or
I
Spider-Girl?
don't even
Spider-Girl
know.
is
I'd
his
have
daughter.
to look it up. No, it's not his daughter. It's like some weird alternate reality where it's a chick.
Yeah, that's probably either Ghost Spider or Mary Jane because there's a lot of different versions of Spider-Man. Like
Well, it's a
Universal
movie
wise.
right now. It's animated.
Well, you
Spider-Verse,
remember when
Into
Ryan
the Spider-Verse?
Well, you remember,
Ghost Spider.
Ryan Reynolds did. Ryan Reynolds was what Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Ryan Reynolds did
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
You got a lot of shit over that.
And who was the other superhero character that Ryan Reynolds did? Who am I thinking of?
Deadpool?
No, not Deadpool.
He did Deadpool, did Green Lantern. He played a Night Stalker in Blade 3.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't that. He did another. He did another superhero character, but when after he did Green Lantern,
Was it a blonde-haired dude?
I think so.
I forget the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Blondes.
But yeah, Ryan Reynolds did is when he did Green Lantern. When they were going to make the sequel, they were going to make him gay.
Really? Why?
Trying to be PC and be with the times.
Sheesh.
Well, and here was the thing too: is if you ever watch like Transformers, like Generation 1 after the movie, there was a female Transformer, RC.
Yeah, I remember the RC. I love the RCs.
And you'd wonder how they would regenerate, you know.
No.
I mean, because I could understand, you know, making all the Transformers like male or whatever, you know, going out in combat and everything. But there was only one female. It's the same way with the Smurfs. There was Smurfette and all the other.
Did you know that's
We
an
have a phone
actual
call coming in.
term in feminism? It's called the Smurfette syndrome.
You're on the air with some kind of radio show.
Hello, I reckon my balls itch.
Oh, Hilljack Bob. I thought something was weird when we opened the voicemail and heard nothing but smells.
Yeah. It's pretty bad when the phone smells. It's the smell-a-phone.
Hilljack, you've
smell so bad we
been
can
picking
hear
your
it.
nose and leaving your boogers under the table.
No, not me.
Not you. I reckon your balls itch. Was that
Is that regular
smegma?
chocolate?
Dark.
Thanks, Tony. Like, got the whole thing.
Hilljack.
Right?
I have to calm down. I can't understand you guys.
You can't understand me. Why can't you understand me?
Thanks.
Hilljack. Okay. Well, that what? No.
Kind of anticlimactic there.
No. Hilljack couldn't hear us.
Hilljack couldn't hear
Call
us.
him back.
Tell him clean the shit out of his ears.
All right. Well, we're gonna try calling Hilljack Bob back.
Tell him to stop cleaning his balls and start cleaning his ears.
We're gonna try calling
This is
Hilljack Bob
delicious.
back.
Love dark chocolate.
You show.
Oh my god, it's better than sex.
When you do Stewie, it literally freaks me out.
All right.
Like,
you're
it's-
too kind. You're too kind.
You're really good. at it.
We're
You're
gonna
really good
try
at it.
calling back to Hilljack Bob. Oh.
Well, you know, it just takes a lot of practice.
Unable to answer call.
How much
Refresh my
practice?
app.
Years and years of it. Come on, walk with me, talk with me. I'll tell you all about it.
Refresh my app then. Oh, here we go. This might work. All right.
Have
We
you
are
seen Ryan
calling
anywhere?
Hilljack Bob. Oh, now we're not.
Call Bobby
We're
Brown.
calling Hilljack Bob.
Hello?
Hilljack, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you pretty good now.
All right. Perfect. All right. How are you, Hilljack?
I'm doing quite well, Mr. Dillon. How the hell are you?
I'm all right. I'm glad that you're just calling and you're not in the studio tonight.
Well, I'm out adventuring today.
Okay.
Well, I just got back to the trailer. We're gonna sit down here with Frida in just a few, and we're gonna have some late supper. But
Okay. What kind of adventures?
I was out adventuring today and looking for some new stuff for my collections today. So I was trying to get some stuff done, but you know how that goes.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Yeah. So, Hilljack, how was the release of your album? I know it was the beginning of the month, but how's it sold?
Didn't do too good. Didn't do too
good. Well, we didn't promote it very well.
Well, it wasn't meant to be overly promoted, but it's just kind of for the loyal listeners of the show.
Loyal listeners. Yep. It was the loyal listeners that.
For the loyal listeners that's been listening to me do top tens now for quite a long time. For
quite a long time.
But, yeah, a very long time. I've got a special one we're gonna do on that big 200
chocolate
show
on my
coming
fingers,
up in a
though.
couple weeks.
Oh, you got a big one coming up, huh? Is it gonna be a live?
Yeah,
is it gonna be a live song or a recorded one?
No.
Are you
we're doing
singing
top
or
10.
you're doing a top 10? You're not singing.
Yeah, no, not gonna sing. We're gonna do a special top 10 for the 200 show.
I think you should sing too. I think that would be good.
No, I'm gonna wait until the spring to start singing again.
Till the spring.
Why are you gonna wait?
Have to strengthen those vocal cords.
I had to rest my beautiful singing voice. You know, I did all that singing for the holidays. You know, I don't want to rest. I don't want to ruin the beautiful sounding pipes here, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, don't worry about it too much, Hillbob Jack. You have to. Is it Hilljack Bob or Hillbob Jack? I don't know which way. What order does it go in again? Well, anyway, good sir, you just
It's
rest
Hilljack
your
Bob. Get
voices.
your shit straight, boy. Now let me tell you something, young man. My name is Hilljack Bob. Okay, Hilljack Bob. Okay.
Oh, sure
So
thing,
Hill-
Bobby Hilljack. But anyway,
Yeah.
just rest your vocal cords for me. Will you do that, please?
Yeah.
Hilljack Bob. That's right.
Stewie,
Who
yeah.
else is there? Who else is there?
And that's not short for Robert? It's not
Well,
Hilljack
it's your next door
Robert?
neighbor from Quahog, and I just have to let you know you had a great voice, Hill Bob Jack. Is it Jackie Hill Bob?
Wrong.
Which one is it?
You're wrong. You're wrong. It is.
You don't get my damn name
It's
right.
Hill.
Jake Bob. I'm
It's
more
Hill
famous than
Jack Bob Hill.
Jackie
Jack,
Bob Hill? Oh, yeah.
Hill
Actually, I know him because
Jack
he lost his cousin.
Bob, you're wrong. You're saying it wrong. Don't worry, Hill Jack. I got it. You were the president. Now I'm the president.
Who's all in the studio tonight?
This is the president. This is Donald Trump, and I'm here to say
this the
that
famous
you're
Hill
wrong.
Jack Bob?
It's Hill Jack Bob. It's Hill Jack
My
Bob.
name is Cleveland Brown. I'm a big fan, sir.
Hey, can you fix this government stuff? Because my investments are starting to take a little window. I don't like that.
Wrong. I can't do that until we build the wall. And Mexico, they're gonna pay for it. But you know what? They're only gonna pay us for it with enchiladas and chimichangas. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build it. They're gonna give us $5 trillion back in chimichangas
That
and
sounds like a
enchiladas.
win-win-win.
Sounds like everyone
I like
wins.
enchiladas.
Sounds like everyone wins here. And then we're gonna build a bar. We're gonna build a bar in rural Connecticut, and it's gonna be a big bar. It's gonna be a bar with lots of stuff in it, and furniture, and extra good leather. And it's gonna be a bar that we're gonna call Brown Lady. When you wanna make a bad day a better day, go to Brown Lady.
I'm going to be getting some with brown ladies that night. Giggity, 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 giggity.
It's a reoccurring theme. Like,
Yeah.
is this a plan, a dream?
Wrong.
Hey, Ricky.
Now, Hill
Ricky,
Jack.
man.
Now, Hill Jack. This is
Ricky,
Doctor.
my balls itch.
This is Dr. Phil Bad.
You might want to get that checked out, bud.
This is Dr. Phil Bad.
Dr. Feel Bad. I feel
yeah.
real bad talking to you, Dr. Feel Bad.
You feel bad. Why do you feel bad?
Because
Hill
I'm
Jack, no.
talking to you. That's why I feel bad.
No, I'm trying to make you feel better.
I usually feel good when I'm not talking to your dumbass.
Well, let me ask you a question here. Why do your balls itch?
Well, because they haven't been touched in a while, and I try not to touch them because I don't want anyone to think I'm whacking my drinker. If you know what I mean.
Have you considered taking your chores into your own hands, Heel Jack, instead of relying on someone else to do your chores?
It sounds like a psychosomatic condition.
I heard you're handsome. Now we have another guest here to talk to you, Heel Jack.
Now, listen to me, Hill Jack. This is Dr. Phil. I just listen to me. You're not a monster. You have a hygiene issue. Is that true, Hill Jack?
That's wrong. That's actually quite wrong.
I wash my balls in the pond every other day.
That's right. He
Well,
washes his balls
let me
in
tell you,
the
that's not
pond.
very sanitary for the fish.
There ain't no damn fish in the pond. They're all dead.
Is it from you washing your balls in the pond?
Might be. I don't know. Is that Liz?
Well, hopefully you don't have too many STDs.
I
We'll be
miss
right
you.
back
I have a
break.
depleted sense of smell, Hill Jack. So what other people complain about, how you stink,
Yeah, she was smelling
it
your balls
means
the whole
nothing
time.
to me.
I reckon.
I wasn't smelling
Well, would
his
you like
balls.
to test? Would you like to test it?
Well, sure as hell knocked out your sense of smell.
I don't really want to smell your balls, but
Oh wow.
I can't smell
How
your
is
body
sense-
odor.
How is your sense of taste?
That's not very nice.
It's not broken.
I'm doing a good job impersonating you,
Well,
Hill
that's
Jack.
good. It's good taste.
All right. Tony's here too.
Man,
he,
yeah.
he doesn't care about you, Hill
Hey,
Jack.
Tony the comedy killer's in there. How the hell are you?
Good. How you doing there, Hill Jack?
Well, I'm doing quite well. I'm doing okay. I'm just sitting here at the old trailer, and Frida's cooking up some din, and we're gonna have some dinner. And,
Well, I'll say, what are you
late-night
cooking up
action.
there?
I
I'll
don't know.
say, what are you cooking up there, Hill Jack?
Well, we did find a squirrel on the side of the road, and got some possum. We're gonna eat that too. So.
Well, now I'll say you need to hit it with some salt. And I'll say you need to cook it up real well with some salt.
Well, we like the salt. We like the pepper. I like the
doesn't
fresh,
like salt and
ground
pepper.
pepper more. I'm kind of a gourmet Hill Jack cook. You didn't know what I mean. I know what I do.
You eating
I got
orca
this,
there? Some orca.
I do gourmet. I'm a gourmet.
It doesn't sound very healthy.
It's healthy. It puts hair on your balls.
Gourmet roadkill.
You need more hair in your balls, so it'll be less ishy.
Well, I've been shaving them clean for a long time, you know. I mean,
Have you been doing that for free now?
maybe it's just well, yeah, Frida likes them cleaned up and
that's nice.
smoother, you know. I manscape, you know, in all the right places.
Now, let me ask, does Frida manscape?
Frida could be a man. We don't know.
Does she manscape?
I don't think so. I don't think she can get to it.
Oh, you aren't helping her?
Well, that's a lot of lift. I can't bring special equipment all the time.
Yeah, Hilljack, throw the trash bag on and just go ham.
Well, the thing is, I just get some flour out, and as soon as I find a wet area and damp it up, I just go for it. It could be anywhere. Could be a chin. It could be a roll. We don't know. It's just where we go.
It's wherever the flour takes you, huh?
That's it. I just look for the stinky flour.
Yeah. The stinkiest flowers of all.
It seems some cottage cheese every now and then. I think that's cottage cheese. It resembles cottage cheese.
Hilljack,
I don't know.
do you
We've been making bread out of that shit for a long time.
Hilljack, do you shave your back?
Sourdough.
Do you shave your back?
Sourdough.
Do you shave your back, Hilljack?
Like Frida shaved my back for me.
Oh, that's romantic.
That's true love. You purr like a walrus.
She shaves my ass hair for me too. She likes to do it. I don't know why. It's not, I asked her to do it. She just does it.
Does she try and braid it before she shaves it?
No, she does that with my butthole hair. She's tried to crimp it one time. That crimp look would be nice.
Put like
But that
some
kinda burned
beads
my
and
butthole
stuff.
a little bit.
Like
That
beads
kinda
and
burned it a little
feathers.
bit.
He's probably got dreadlocks down there.
Yeah.
Did she use her new curler?
Down, Cujo. That damn Cujo's going crazy here.
That damn dog.
Damn
Send him outside.
Cujo.
Send him outside to go get dessert.
Well, we got Cujo here. We got Bubba, and we got Shaka-Doo. Ow, got hit in the head too. What the hell?
Shaka-Doo?
Shaka-Doo.
Hold on. God damn it! I gotta go. Frida wants to play with my
Shaka-Doo. Oh, you're doing the chores tonight, huh?
Guess he's gone.
Hilljack.
Oh,
He said he got a yes to
Hilljack.
Well, I think he's gone.
Hilljack.
When the missus calls, I mean, you gotta be beckoned.
When nature calls.
He has to go home. I'll say he's got to go home to roost.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, better on the phone than in person.
Not a lie.
And now with our next guest, Carter Pewterschmidt.
How the hell are you?
Well, I'm doing very well. Spent another $1 million on another shares in my company. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, well,
I still hate that damn Peter Griffin.
how's the government shutdown going for you?
It hasn't even affected me a bit.
No, not even one little bit.
Not even a little.
I'm watching you, Peter Schmidt.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Always watching.
Let's go to break. Let's go to break. Now's the time to go to break. All right, you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show where the fun never stops. I'm Debbie McCune. Oh, wait, wrong station. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sunny side up and oh, fucking shit! You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep boop beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, you even lift, bro. Speed bump! Woo! Look out, Spider-Man! I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now don't burn yourself now, cause that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you wanna see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money whipping these eggs, whipping these eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese And the kids love it. That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Remix. Flip it round, flip it all upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan, and you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn, that's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw in my recipe book for free, and it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
Are you a business owner? Are you looking to advertise? Are you looking for affordable advertising rates? Well, if you'd answered yes to these, then look no further than here at the SKO Radio Network. We here at the SKO Radio Network will put together a tailored advertising package for your business that will help generate more traffic and more revenue for you. If this sounds good to you and you'd like to hear more, give us a call at 234-706-5857. Again, that is 234-706-5857, and we'd be happy to assist you.
In the beginning, Pat created ham radio heaven. But somehow it just wasn't enough. Listeners wanted more. So they went back to the drawing board, hoping to create that perfect show.
Something's going to happen.
What? What's going to happen?
Something wonderful.
Join Dale and I for Radioactive as we discuss technology and life in the world around us. That's Radioactive, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays here on SKO.
Hi folks, Handy Randy. Some Kind of Radio. Every Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, we take your themes. First off, we need you to go to yesterday and today's classics, music, chat, trivia, and games, and join that Facebook site. Once you do that, then watch for the themes and the requests. Tuesday night, 6 until 10, classic rock and roll. Promise, will knock your socks off.
Hello there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Mr. August. Are you still there?
Nope. Yeah, I'm still here. Unless you want to open the front door for me.
No, I'm afraid not. But you have me at a loss. You know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child? Another orphan of a bankrupt culture who thinks he's John Wayne, Rambo, Marshall Dillon?
I was always kind of partial to Roy Rogers, actually. I really like those sequin shirts.
Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
And we're back. 10:30. One.
Nope. The last Some Kind of Radio show of 2018.
Yes, get it. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Nope.
I said SKO, we about to get it.
I just heard nope.
Nope.
Yup.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Hey, time's relative.
Bruh. Nope.
No, bro.
All right, what were you guys talking about before? Before we came
Stephen
back?
King.
Stephen King.
All right, Stephen King. Let's talk about him.
The legendary Stephen King.
Maximum Overdrive. Christine, Children of the Corn.
The Langoliers.
The Langoliers.
Storm of the Century. That's my dad's favorite.
Ooh, The Mist.
And The Mist.
The Mist.
Oh,
No,
yes,
the-
I love The Mist. That was my
Well,
favorite.
have you seen the way it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be in black and white.
No.
Misery.
I've always wanted to see it that way.
Yeah, I love
Kathy
The Mist.
Bates.
Pretty much a lot of
It's great.
James
Stephen King
Caan.
stuff I love.
But none of you guys have actually read.
Yeah, and we have a call
Stephen
coming
King?
in.
No, I just watched the movies, but the movies are dope.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Or here's an old movie. I'm sure you've probably seen it one time.
You're live on the air with some kind of radio show.
Hello, guys. Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Hey, are you going to do a live stream tonight on Facebook Live tonight?
No, we haven't been. We aren't doing any of those tonight, Jason. Just trying to get people to listen in. So,
okay.
so if you share our tune-in link, and tell people to listen to them on their Alexa.
Yeah, I will. Hey, I got a new Wi-Fi radio for Christmas.
Did you?
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, what's just frustrating? It doesn't have a display screen. You know, it's just
Yeah.
round tower. The display screen will be able to either hit the iHeart or tune in app or
Right.
the kinds of things. It's convoluted something, and then basically it's kind of make seem way tablet is, but it's like a sticker. It's more like a boombox of the 21st century. It gives a blaster of the 21st century.
Yeah.
I gotta figure this out. Now I know how my grandmas used to think. Grandpas used to think when they had trouble learning how to work the VCR.
Yeah, you look at it now, and the kids nowadays, they would have issues running a VCR too.
I bet you my 6-year-old grandniece, my brother's granddaughter, I bet you I could put it in front of her and she could figure the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't even use the old AV cables, you know, the red and white and yellow anymore. They don't even use any of those.
Yeah, well, you know what the other thing is? I wonder if even Blu-ray and the Blu-ray DVD player will be around. If you can even download stuff. I mean, until as long as until generation X dies out, they'll be there because some of us this was to put this in the thing to watch a movie or play a game. But once our generation dies out, newspapers are going to be gone.
Yep.
I'm thinking definitely video games. Well, the council won't have a slot where you put the game and you just instantly play it. I send Earl thing. It's called the Media Shield, and it's like a video game console and the streaming movie and all cable box all in one, and it's incredible, and it's incredible. But hey, is Earl back next week or
No, Earl will be back on the 11th.
What?
Earl will be back on the 11th for the 200th episode.
Okay.
Yeah. So next week we're.
I'll listen, but not too late because I'm going tobogganing on the 12th.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
probably
Well, we're starting at 6:00 on the 11th, so you can start listening in earlier.
Oh, well, are you gonna end, or are you gonna end your show earlier?
No, we're doing 6 p.m. to midnight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, we're kind of feeling the same way, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of people come back.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. So, yeah. And I've been seeing stuff. I kind of took a break for a week because I figured you didn't do video last week. I'm gonna probably share posting in the stations. We'll go on the pages, but I didn't want to take a risk being marked as spam, and so I kind of toned it down.
Yeah.
Anyways, get any other calls tonight?
What's that?
Did you get any other calls tonight?
I still didn't hear you, buddy.
I said, did you get any other calls tonight?
Yeah, Hilljack Bob called in. We've gotten a lot of texts tonight. We've gotten a lot of people texting. They love the texting feature.
I wonder how many local people have tuned in since I started sharing you guys on the couple local page.
I don't know, but that's the most that's where we get most of our listenership is through TuneIn. So we also have an app now called Simple Radio, and that one doesn't have any advertisements on it. So you open it, and as soon as you open it.
No, but I meant is I wonder how many local listeners in the area, in the Akron area, are listening to you guys now.
We got a pretty good deal.
I'm not talking that people out of the state. I'm talking locally. I wonder how many people know about you guys around town now.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people now are starting to recognize us more, you know, so especially going into 2019, we're going to start building our brand more, and we're going to keep growing, you know, it takes time. So, all right, we got to run, Jason. We're
take it. I'll share your page, okay?
All right, thanks, buddy.
I know a couple group pages I'm going to share tonight.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Okay?
All right.
Bye.
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 Bye, Jason.
All right, so we were talking about Stephen King.
Yes.
All right,
Yes, we were.
Continue the conversation.
Okay. As far as, favorite movies.
Uh-huh. Here's Johnny.
Here's The Shining.
Yeah, The Shining.
Yeah, Liz and I were talking about the TV show Under the Dome.
Yeah.
Yes, we were.
That was a really good show. That was.
Well, I liked it.
I thought it was really good.
I really
I
enjoyed
The
Junior's
Shining. It
acting.
was a solid classic.
And Barney's acting.
Yeah,
And all the butterflies. It's pretty cool.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your head in.
Did you see it?
Here's Johnny.
Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, who also played another main character. What other movie was she a main character in? Did you ever see Popeye, the live-action version?
Of course.
With Robin Williams as Popeye and
Yes.
Shelley Duvall as Olive Oil.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
Hey, turn my headphones up just a touch.
I remember that.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Liz, I turned yours down because I know that they were real
Too
loud
loud
in
for
your ears.
me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
That's true. They were too
what
loud.
was your favorite?
Oh,
What was your
Too
favorite
bad Shelley
Stephen
Duvall
King
went crazy,
movie?
though.
Huh?
I said, too bad Shelley went crazy.
I'm blind.
You
as
got
a-
talking to the front of your mic. Yeah, you got to talk into the front
my
of it.
bad.
There
I
you
thought
go.
I had it turned all the way.
No, you got to turn to the front of talking to the front of it. Otherwise,
She's pulling a Deb.
No, not her.
I can't
not
tell
her.
if Dylan's
Kyram
talking
is.
to me or not because I can't see
No,
him.
it wasn't her. Kyram was
See,
the
he was
one.
talking
You're
to
beautiful,
Kyram.
honey. You don't need all that makeup.
Yeah, Kyram
I'm just
was.
putting shit on my lips so they're not chapped.
Oh.
Maybe I should have put some
And you know
chapstick
what?
on my lips.
Well,
You don't
I didn't
know
know
that I
shit.
don't need makeup.
I didn't know shit helped for chapped lips.
You know what I mean.
I know. I'm kidding.
I'm not saying it literally. Jeez.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I get really bad chapped lips this time of year. My skin gets dried out.
It looks
I
dry
have
like
to
the Sahara
hydrate.
Desert, doesn't it?
What?
I said it looks as dry as the Sahara Desert. It's a little
Making fun of
tumbleweed.
me? Are you making fun
A
of me?
little tumbleweed floating through the
nothing,
room.
Nothing's better when you're driving through a cornfield and you have a sign that says "Watch for children."
Children of the Corn. You know what else was a really good movie? And I know it wasn't a Stephen King.
Langoliers.
Signs.
Signs, yes.
Okay, yeah, that was
I
a good one.
loved that.
No, before Jason had called too, here's an old movie I'm willing to bet you might have seen.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Citizen
Lance
Kane.
with Marky Mark in it.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane. I
Decent
remember
movie.
Citizen Kane.
About William Randolph Hearst, the newspaper guy. And then
Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
That is the #1 movie of all time, according to AFI.
And if it was in
Absolutely.
DC, it would be Citizen's
Supposedly.
Bane.
And
You thought that you were born in the dark.
yeah.
I was born in it. Mulder's fire.
I saw the light, it was blinding.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Citizen Kane. At the end,
Go ahead.
at the end of the movie, what was he referring to as Rosebud?
But his buddy Rose.
Nope.
Have you ever seen Rosebud?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen
Have you ever
Kane.
seen Citizen Kane?
The prequel to Rosebud. No, I have not.
We had to watch
Heard
that
of it, but I have
journalism.
not
We had to
seen it.
watch that in journalism class.
I don't know. I think it was his childhood.
Something in his childhood.
I just think I think it was the innocence. You know, there's a word for it, man.
Adolescence.
I gotta look it up. There's a word.
Because when they asked Orson
means
Welles before he
innocence?
died, he had explained what the Rosebud was when the movie closed.
All right.
It was his sled.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just a sled.
Oh yeah.
It was just the sled.
Yeah, we had to watch that, and it was great to be, because in high school I took journalism and broadcasting instead of taking regular English.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Got to be a photographer for the school paper.
Go ahead with your bad self, Peter Parker.
I was a cartoonist.
See, I could see.
For real.
I'd love to.
I can see it.
I'd
I
love
see
to
it.
introduce you to Chip Bach, the guy that used to be the cartoonist for the
Chip
Beacon
Bach.
Journal.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah, he used to do the.
Is he related to King Bach?
No, no. Chip Bach used to do the cartoon every day in the Beacon Journal, and it would always be topical, but it would always kind of make fun of everything. But he was great. I mean, he did in Beacon for 30 years. And as a matter of fact, I want to wish happy retirement to Michael Heydon of the Plain Dealers, finally hanging it up.
Oh.
His sister's Patricia Heydon, who played the wife on Home Improvement.
Oh wow.
Really?
We
From
talked
Bay-
about that last week.
Bay Village, Ohio.
Yes, we did.
Yep, we talked about that last.
Apparently, Tim Allen is Dylan's personal hero.
Yeah. So the word I was thinking of is called hyreth.
Yeah.
What?
It's a Welsh concept of longing for the past. You know, being
Like
you know,
nostalgic.
yeah, but
fancier.
right? Welsher.
Welsh.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful word.
Like Welsh rarebit. You know what that is, don't you?
Welsh what?
Welsh rarebit. It's the only dish
Rare-
that the Welsh have that's like famous to them.
No, I have.
It's like a soaked bread. Is
I don't know Welsh.
pretty much what it is.
I'm kind of uncultured.
You know what Hassenpfeffer is, don't you?
No.
Rabbit.
Oh, okay. I can't eat rabbit.
Why not? Because
they too fast.
Because one of my favorite books ever, which I think I mentioned previously, is Watership Down by Richard Adams, and I cannot eat rabbit.
It's okay. I eat plenty for you.
Now
What's it taste like?
Now see, there's everybody.
Chicken? Yeah. Well, then just eat chicken.
It's it's
rabbit's better for you.
Yeah.
Rabbit's a lot better for you.
It's like everybody
Being
knows.
vegan.
Everybody knows in Irish cuisine what shepherd's pie is, topped with mashed
Yeah,
potatoes
no,
and browned.
I can't deal with shepherd's pie.
I mean, that's got like actual beef in it. Well, poacher's pie has rabbit. And
Okay.
You would know. You would not know the difference if you ate it.
I just, there's certain things I can't eat. I can't eat rabbit. I can't eat octopus.
Deer?
Really. I can eat deer.
yeah?
I like venison.
That surprises me, actually.
Why does that surprise you?
Because you can't eat rabbit.
What
about
I've
squirrel?
never eaten squirrel. Have you?
Yeah.
It seems like it's a small animal to not get a lot of meat off of.
You eat like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
You kill like 3 or 4 of them and eat them.
And then what do you make?
Squirrel.
Like a stew, like a steak, squirrel steak.
Sure. I mean,
whatever.
You can do it however. You
Squirrel.
can do it same. You can do it the same as any other meat.
I mean, you go to Europe and a lot of the countries over there, instead of serving you beef, they serve you horse.
Yep.
I would not eat horse.
You wouldn't know because a lot of the stuff that's on the menu. See, anything
It'll make it go nee.
Well, I guess in Korea they really do like
dogs and cats.
Dog, cat. Yeah.
That's their thing.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and
eat
boots and
some dog.
The
beef by definition doesn't have to come from a cow, and any similarly hooven animal can be deemed beef.
Well, it can come from just 2 dudes getting ready to square up like they got beef. You know what I mean?
Now, if 2 vegetarians got it, can 2 vegetarians have beef with one another?
Sure, yeah. I mean, if they're about to fight.
I say, well,
Or what
hold
are
it.
they gonna
Well,
have?
I like a number 2 cheeseburger, but
I'm gonna
hold
have
the beef
some
because I don't like the
tofu
violence.
I got to. Yeah, man, I got
Hold the beef,
I
I'm a
got tofu with
pacifist.
you.
Yeah, hold the beef because I don't like the violence.
I'm a pacifist.
Yeah, I mean it's. I mean,
What are you mumbling?
You know,
boots and cats.
You know, vegetarian's only is an Indian word for bad hunter, right?
What?
You know, vegetarian's an old Indian word for bad hunter.
Well, there were hunters and there were gatherers.
Yep.
We know who's who.
Do we?
I mean, humans are at the top of the food chain, regardless. We pretty much
we're
can eat
pretty
everything.
much the apex predator
I
as
think
far as
T-Rexes
we
are
know.
the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Sure they are.
They're dead.
Hey, they're gonna make a comeback.
You think?
They're gonna make a comeback. Don't you worry.
I think you watched Jurassic Park a little too much there, Dylan.
No, because
Well, I got to tell you.
I mean, it's a great movie.
Life finds a way.
life finds a way. Let me tell
Damn,
you.
Circle of
doesn't
life.
Yep. The white rhino is extinct.
Yeah.
Chaos theory.
The dodo bird's extinct.
The dodo bird is extinct. However,
It's our fault.
We must preserve the dodo way of life. Anybody seen Ice Age?
Yeah.
dude, it's been years.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Doom on you.
Long time ago, and I don't think I really wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
That was my childhood right there, man.
Well,
Against my will.
I'm sorry that was your childhood.
You know what? You know what, Dylan? You know what?
I mean, it's like
Shove it.
they made
Don't
Cars.
tell Dylan to shove it.
Didn't they make a movie called after doing 2 or 3 Cars movies? Didn't they make a Planes?
They made Planes.
Yeah, they made Planes.
They made
After the
Planes.
second one, they did
Planes
Planes.
movie? Pixar made a Planes movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Planes.
after the second. It was after the second.
I hope Toy Story 4 is good.
Oh, me too.
I really do.
Toy Story.
No, you know what this one's going to be about? Is what's the name of the kid that's in there that Buzz and Woody are his toys?
Andy,
Andy. This one's going to be about his mom, and they're going to show his mom's version of Buzz and Woody.
are you serious?
Oh,
Don't make shit up, Tony.
Andy's mom's got toys that are named Buzz and Woody, too.
I'm thinking about going to see that with my niece. Cause I know she likes Pixar movies.
I mean,
Like any animated movie, really. I know she likes Trolls.
Bohemian Rhapsody is a must-see.
Must.
Yeah.
See.
Must-see.
Have you seen it, Kyram?
Not yet, but I wanted to.
You are a heathen. You need to get out.
So you've seen it already?
There's a lot of things I want to see,
Have you
dude. I
seen
want to
it?
see
No.
Venom.
You
I
haven't
want to
seen
see
Bohemian Rhapsody?
Ready
a
Player
heathen,
One.
you
There's
need
so
to get
many
out.
movies I need to get. I need to see
I will get
Aquaman
out.
and
Tony?
Predator.
You have seen
I have
Bohemian
seen
Rhapsody?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
You are worthy. You may stay.
I give it 3 thumbs up.
So
In honor of
It
Freddie
was-
Mercury, I give it 3
It'll probably
thumbs
be
up.
on Plex for me, and I can just watch it at my home on my 4K TV.
that's fair. That's like a $150 TV. I'm glad you spent 4K on yours. Yeah, throwing your money around.
I mean, I've had it for a while. I won it in the divorce.
Oh.
I paid for it though.
Then damn Skippy should have got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I got divorced from my ex-wife. I technically didn't know nothing. I deeded all my properties to my brother, or it would look like I was poor when I went to court.
Same with the couch, same with the mattress.
Yeah, I didn't own a
That's
thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Movies.
Stephen King.
Oh, I thought you
King.
said.
He's a brilliant writer, honestly. I'm kind of
Never
sad.
mind. But
Nobody's
yes,
read him.
Stephen, the legendary king. Stephen, the royalty king.
I mean, on Netflix, they had Geraldo's Game. Did you guys check that out?
Geraldo's Game.
Geraldo's? Am I saying it right?
Geraldo Rivera?
No, you're right, Geraldo.
Geraldo's Game. Very true to form and excellent. It was just well done. I was surprised. It was probably like the best Stephen King movie I've ever seen outside of the original Pet Sematary. And I also like The Dark Half. I thought that was good. Running Man. Good.
Yeah. That series I was talking about that had a lot of the worst remakes, it ranked Total Recall up there in like one of the worst remakes.
What? Did they remake?
They remade Total Recall. And the only
What
thing,
happened?
and one thing that they mentioned is the girl that had 3 boobs. They figure if it was, if they put her in there, it would be kind of like the
I
original.
gotta admit, I loved that part as a child. It completely mystified me.
There are women.
Like, how is it possible?
3 boobs. Rattled my brain.
I mean, when I first saw that, I was thinking, she need to get looked at.
I mean, it physiologically can happen. I mean, there's human defects. I mean, you go over you go to Southeast Asia and you think hermaphrodites are not a common occurrence.
Oh, they're common occurrence here in America.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
What are you doing? Are you doing Grover again?
Yeah.
Look forward to the future.
What is this obsession with Grover?
It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Hearing Grover saying,
I want to know what the fallout is. Like, how did this happen?
I'm sure
how
we'll
are
find out.
parents
Yeah, we're gonna find out. I mean,
I'm sure
Sesame
we'll find
Street's
out.
gonna have to. And Grover's been a long-term character on that
Dude,
show.
right?
They're gonna have to kill him off.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to kill off
Super Grover. Now, if it's Big Bird, they would just fry him and serve him up for Thanksgiving.
Don't talk that way about Big Bird.
It was like if you ever watched the little skit on YouTube about
Bert
McFuneral when
and
Ronald
Ernie?
McDonald dies. When Ronald McDonald dies.
You know what? There's a Bert and Ernie in It's a Wonderful Life.
Bert,
and I
you're
always
shouting
kind of
again,
wondered
Bert.
if that was the inspiration for Bert and Ernie
Sure, Bert.
in Sesame Street. Just a theory.
Hey,
What were you
Ernie.
saying, Tony?
Hey, Ernie, you want to go out for some ice cream?
No, Bert.
Sure,
Bert. Toy Story 4 gonna be a love where little Bo Peep and Woody fall in love. Okay.
Who sent that?
Same guy.
Oh, that must have been my, must have been
Well,
my
you
buddy.
know, Toy Story when Barbie and Ken meet, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Michael Keaton.
Oh, and then when the chick
That's
like
the spring
discovers
1960s collection.
Buzz's like Spanish mode. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Spanish Buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him switching back. That was one of Woody's lines.
Woody had a lot of lines.
It's true.
Anyways, Tony, what were you saying? I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. You were
what?
talking about a lot of things.
Talk about space. This is major
movie.
time
A
to
movie.
ground control.
I remember.
Quoted something.
Stepping through the
We started talking
door.
about Toy Story, so I don't know. Does it help jog your memory?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to find. Let me go to my pictures a second because when you were referring to Bert and Ernie,
Oh yeah. Okay.
hold on a second.
Because seriously, you know what else I noticed too when I watched A Wonderful Life? Because I kind of do that annually with my mom. It's like one of our things. There was a fucking clock in it, and the clock had like 32 hours on it or something.
Oh, nothing surprises me.
And I don't understand this clock. I need an explanation.
So you already saw pictures of me dressed up as Austin Powers. Here was
True.
I did that one year for Halloween around the election. It worked good in a liberal town like Kent.
Oh my god, you wore that?
Yeah, I went out as Bert. Everybody loved the costume.
Were you overheating?
No, it was cold for Halloween.
Seriously though, like this clock is in A Wonderful Life. I've seen this movie every year for I
The-
don't know how
no,
many years.
you know what
What does this mean?
The outer part of it is the date. 31 days.
Oh shit! Really?
And then what it'll do is it'll skip on February. It'll go from like 28 back to 1 because the internal mechanism knows the date. Now it can't be any worse than the dopey ass clocks at Akron U. that go, they're Roman numerals, and they go I. Then for 4, I. When it's supposed to be IV.
Yeah, there's a reason why Ozzy stopped at I.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony. It was really bothering me.
Going off the rails on a crazy number.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Sharon, help me count.
I was thinking I had pictures. Me and my ex-fiance went out the following year dressed as Bert and Ernie after they passed the federal same-sex marriage allow. And we had signs that said "just married" because everybody thought for years Bert and Ernie were gay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, they're not related.
So we wore signs around our neck that said "just married," and they were like, "Oh, congratulations, you two got it." I'm like, "No, Bert and Ernie just got married because they legally can." And then they were like, "Oh, I understand now." Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I still have the pictures on my phone of that.
Hey, which one of the girls do you like? Herbert,
or here?
Elderly Elmo.
That's dark.
It says Elmo remembers when he used to drink to feel happy.
Alcoholics,
now
I
Elmo
can't
drinks
laugh at
hoping
it.
the next one will destroy his liver so he can finally die. It's the life of a celebrity. One of my favorite pictures.
What was the name of Elmo's friends who he'd always talk to? The one who was always silent, having to do like play
Tony.
charades, so he could figure out what his friend needed. Do you remember? No.
I don't know what.
Well, because it was this thing on Elmo's show, Elmo's World, where you have a friend that would pop up.
Mr. Noodle.
Mr. Noodle. That's
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Mr. Noodle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Mr. Noodle. Yeah, I forgot about Mr. Noodle. Isn't he dead? That guy who played Mr. Noodle?
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
That's what my mom kept telling me.
Kind of offended that Tony and Dylan are both on their phones right
Well,
now.
I'm trying to find the
What's
picture
happening?
of me and my ex from Halloween here.
I don't believe you're sorry.
I'm not.
Is it related to the show?
It is not. So we're going to take a break. Because it's 11 o'clock.
From Elmo's World.
Here's Elmo.
I'll be back.
Did you know that more than 2 million children die each year due to dehydration, which really sucks, you know? Someone should do something about that. But hey, check out this mop I've got here. It's called the Smart Mop. All you gotta do is dunk it and grip it real tight, you know? Give it a nice double-handed Indian burn right there on the pee-pee, and you're ready to clean. Now, what's great about the Smart Mop is you actually get smarter while you use it, and it's so much fun, I think I'll get on my heels. Woo! Woohoo! Okay, now that that's all cleaned up, the mop is nice and heavy, so you can put it over your head just like this and get a nice upper body workout. And after your workout, you need a protein shake. Look how much money you're saving. You're so goddamn smart. Dandruff. Blood. Boogers. It does it all. What, are you gonna use that fucking Swiffer Sweeper bullshit? What, are you stupid? No, you're smart. I'm actually too smart for this, so I have the twist handle shoved up my ass right now as I'm mopping this up for you. Not only because it's more of a challenge, but I also don't need to buy toilet paper. There you go. Toss it in with your rainbow blankets. I bet you're on your knees covered in shit right now. And that brawny's gonna make you look stupid. You wanna be smart. No more dreadlocks, no more sponges. And you know what? Fuck brooms. Whoops, I popped a hemorrhoid in the kitchen and I sneezed on the door. Oh shit, there's the hair from my left testicle. Oh no, biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol. And it looks like someone else broke in as well. Djibouti Dubs.
Hey, it's Elaine Johnston from the Comedic Renegades. We're having a comedy fundraiser for the Kathy DePola Animal Rescue. This will happen on Friday, January 25th at 8 p.m. at the Big Dog in Ravenna. Come out for a great show and help us put the fun in fundraising. Hey, I'm Elaine Johnston, and I'm the host of the new show, The Comedic Renegades, here Thursdays from 9 to midnight, where we go deep inside the minds of local comedians covering the popular topics of the week on SKO Radio.
Hey everyone, Earl McCune here with Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure to tune in on Friday night, January the 11th, for our special 6-hour-long 200th show. That's right, 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday, January the 11th. We're going to be here. We're going to have crazy crew members from the past and present in studio. We're going to have a lot of fun looking back at past funny moments. Just a lot of fun conversations. It's going to be a great show. We're going to take your calls and more. Friday night, January 11th. You aren't going to want to miss it.
Hello out there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
They made us, Bureau. You got a terrorist shooting hospital.
Fake left. Nail that sucker! On your side, you assholes! Shit. Swing around again! I'll back this little bastard! Oh, John, what the fuck are you doing? How the fuck did you get into this shit?
There's something wrong. They're coming back down. Load the roof.
The car's up there!
Load the roof!
I promise I will never
even think about going up in a tall building again.
God, please don't let me die.
And we're back.
Final hour.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
Technically 55 minutes.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead and tell us.
Let me tell you something, Jack.
Hit us with the truth.
The truth
Because we can handle it.
will set you free.
Did you order the code red?
No, I went with Baja Blast. Yeah. Duh. So anyways, last half hour, we're here. We're going to try calling Mr. Sinsel.
You just said
again.
last half hour?
Last hour.
Last hour.
We're going to
Jesus.
try calling Mr. Sinsel again.
Last hour and a quarter.
Final hour of
Trying to calm
2018.
alone.
I don't know. Does he have his phone number in his outgoing mail?
You seem kind of angry about that.
Hey, man. He's asking for it.
Ask him about how his West Virginia Mountaineers did in their bowl game tonight. They lost.
That's probably why he's not answering. How ashamed.
He's probably getting drunk.
He's probably ashamed. Oh, no.
Hey, my Gators play tomorrow at noon. We got to play Michigan.
Hello, this is Johnson at 304-288.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 304-288. All right.
Good luck trying all 10,000 of those combinations.
Yeah. So John Sinsel didn't answer. Stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little depressed.
People are unreliable. Don't you dare be depressed over unreliable people, Tony.
No, the thing that's funny is,
I have to say you're unreliable, Father John.
before I came in here, I'd put up a post. I was like, it's funny. I'm watching the score of this bowl game, and Auburn, in like the first quarter, is like whooping on Purdue.
Nope.
And I happened to put up. I said, it's funny. Auburn's like whooping on Purdue. Didn't Purdue beat Ohio State? I wondered how Ohio State would have fared against Auburn, and everybody's jumping on me. Yeah, you hate Ohio State. You hate all Ohio sports teams.
Shut
blah, blah, blah. Just because I grew up in the 80s and chose not to be miserable rooting for Ohio teams.
I mean, Cleveland Browns weren't miserable in the 80s.
Late 80s, they were good.
Yeah. So.
Early 80s. I remember I went to a practice in Berea. The lady that babysat me took her kids and took me and my brother up, and we go up there, and afterwards, the players just would come over. I remember Brian Sipe ran away when people wanted his autograph.
Well, Brian Sipe's not Johnny or Baker Mayfield.
So Tony, you only support local Cleveland sports teams if they're winning?
No, he just doesn't do it.
I don't.
You don't do it, period?
I don't. The teams I grew up liking, I grew up, Iron Mike Ditko is the reason why I liked the Bears, and we happened to have one good year in '85.
Yeah,
we had otherwise been pretty miserable. I was a fan of Larry Bird, which made me a Celtics fan. They were great in the '80s, and they've had a few good years, hit or miss since then.
The early 2000s were real good.
Good for them.
Last decade was all real good.
And then Atlanta Braves were miserable in the '80s, but we had a good '90s. And people are like, well, you don't like any Ohio sports teams. I'm like, I like the Cleveland Force when they were playing, soccer team. And they were like, well, yeah, they were good. I'm like, well, I rooted for the Cleveland sports team. Come on now, give me some credit.
Yeah, hey.
You want to jump my crap about why?
That's fair. So
jumping out of your crap.
No, everybody was like, and my buddy Kenny, he's always like, yeah, you hate Ohio State. He's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for Michigan to whoop your guys' ass tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, you're an Ohio State fan rooting for Michigan. Tell me how hypocritical that is. You guys always talk trash about them, and now you want to root for them. And so I didn't hear nothing else from them, and I'm like, and you don't call my sports program Wednesday and extol the virtues of how great the Ohio State Buckeyes are. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, I have program. Tell the entire country, tell the world how good Ohio State is.
Yeah.
So let's
tell everyone how good Ohio State is. They're so good that their head coach is now the assistant athletic director.
Yep.
And he's teaching a course on
ethics
and character and leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Ohio State's strongest suits.
Not really saying that there's an issue with that, but doesn't that make you scratch your head a little bit?
Thank you, Dylan.
Sorry, I just. Look, how can, and I don't care what the situation is. I don't care I really don't care the situation behind Zach Smith and all that. But if you have a coach who's being suspended for conduct detrimental to the team, he probably shouldn't get to teach an ethics and character seminar.
Yeah,
that's just the truth.
It was like I had a chance to meet Jim Tressel once at the University of Akron.
And Jim Tressel deserved to be fired because he broke rules that he knew were in place.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Winning was more important than the rules.
Right.
And a few years ago when I started servicing at the University of Akron, I was in Buchtel Hall where all the administrators are.
Right.
Jim Tressel walks over, looks at me, and he's like, you know who I am? And I said, you're the coach that left a black eye in the Ohio State University. He gave me this really shocked look, and I said, you knew the rules. You chose to break them. So, and that's why you're here. And that was right when he was getting ready to depart and go take over at YSU. I said, now you can ride off into the sunset and go sit at crappy Youngstown State where you got your start.
Yep, because because Akron saved his reputation. What little of it he had left.
So, and even Meyer, and I told people years ago that, Meyer won the title in 15. Once Meyer doesn't win for a few years, there's going to be a health issue. and he's going to retire again.
Yep, that's what happened last time.
And that's what happened in Florida. He won 2 out of 3 years. He went a few years without winning.
Yep.
Oh, my heart. I have to retire from coaching.
Yep.
So I'm sorry. I'm on the outside looking in. I know what he did at Florida. He's at Ohio State. Okay, he's going to be the assistant AD because they're going to keep him and give him a position because they owe him money.
Yeah.
So
it's truth.
So, that's pretty much. So everybody wants to jump my crap why I don't root for Ohio teams. Brown Steelers. I mean, I'm not going to. My mom, God rest her soul, was a diehard Steelers fan.
Yeah.
She loved Terry Bradshaw.
Mm-hmm. So, quick trivia, you know who Terry Bradshaw played backup for in college?
In college.
Yep.
And he went to Louisiana. Yep. He went to Louisiana Tech, right?
Yep. You know who he played backup for?
Joe Montana?
Nope. The Duck Commander, Phil Robertson.
Phil Robertson.
Yep. The Duck Commander. He turned down playing football at a professional level, and he could have been one of the greatest of all time to stay home with his family.
Yeah.
So
and to become Duck Dynasty.
Yep. And I mean, I don't know.
I never knew that.
So you bring up Terry Bradshaw. That could have been the Duck Commander, man.
And at the time, to me, Terry Bradshaw at the time, and was the greatest quarterback of all time.
And he still is one of the greatest of all time. Terry Bradshaw was a great quarterback. Now there's no denying that. But
nope.
I mean, you also you should even say that Tony Romo was a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
3 rings.
Yeah, when Ben Roethlisberger doesn't have 3 rings.
Nope, he's got 2.
Sorry. And Steelers fans, talking to you, Chris and Steph. Your 6 rings, 4 of them came in the first 15 years of the Super Bowl era. So why don't we talk about Cleveland's 8 championships? Get at me, Chris and Steph. Steelers. All you Steelers fans who are going to be rooting for Cleveland on Sunday, we don't want you. We don't want you. We'll beat Baltimore, but it's not for you. It's for us. It's because Baker Mayfield's the most dangerous man in Cleveland. It's because Baker Mayfield's going to win us a freaking championship. What do you think? Rookie of the year? Honestly.
He's got a shot. Here's the thing. Because Ohio has a short-term memory when all my friends that are Browns fans and Buckeyes fans forget when Oklahoma beat Ohio State and he planted the Oklahoma flag right in the middle of the O in Ohio Stadium.
It's cocky, man.
Yeah.
It's cocky.
Shitty.
It's okay. It's cocky.
Yeah.
Is it okay or just shitty?
It's cocky.
Yeah, it is.
It's cocky,
but he's got that attitude.
But it's attitude.
It was like the stare down with Hugh Jackson.
It's a winning attitude.
Yeah,
it's a winning attitude, and that's why we've won.
Provided old Jimmy Ham Salad doesn't decide he wants to, dissect the team again. I mean, he's got a guy. He should name Greg Williams head coach.
He should, and I think
he's not gonna.
It's not his call.
No,
it's not his call. It's John Dorsey's call.
Yeah,
it's John Dorsey's decision. I think John Dorsey sees that Greg Williams has gotten a winning record. John Dorsey worked with Hugh Jackson. You got to remember, he knows what the worst possible scenario is. I think the only person who can take that job is Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Greg Williams, you don't have a shot at that job unless you are Greg Williams or Bruce Arians. And if Bruce Arians gets the job, then he's bringing in his own staff.
Oh yeah.
And I think that you would be ridiculously stupid to let anyone else choose instead of your head coach, because that was the issue with Hugh Jackson. Hugh had his own problems.
Yeah.
But even outside of that, he didn't pick Greg Williams. He didn't pick Todd Haley. They were brought in.
They were assigned
to him, and that's why there was so much friction, and that's why Todd Haley and Hugh Jackson are no longer there, because Greg Williams is what worked. The defense is what worked for the first few weeks.
Yeah.
The defense was the only thing that kept them in ball games.
Freddie Kitchens should remain offensive coordinator.
And if he doesn't, he has a legitimate shot at finding a job somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, he's proven himself.
Like what kind of job?
Offensive coordinator
Offensive
job.
coordinator.
He's proven himself that he has a legitimate claim to be an offensive coordinator at this level.
I thought, the Bears were in so much trouble when they bring this Matt Nagy fella here. Guess what? We're 11-4.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best records in the league.
Yep.
Clinched
our division. If we win this week and somehow the Niners beat the Rams, we'll have a first round bye because we beat the Rams.
Yeah, which is even better. I mean,
I love to have a first round bye. And I ran into my favorite Packers fan today at one of my accounts. And he first thing he does, he did the old Wayne's World. We're not worthy.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm sorry.
There's respect there, though. That's the thing, man. There's respect.
No odor of rivalry in the NFL than the Bears and the Packers.
Yep.
And even, I had told the joke today. I said, well, I kind of know what's kind of ruined Aaron Rodgers. And he's like, yeah, Danica Patrick, she wrecks everything. And I'm like, well, Danica's actually an acronym, don't you? Does anyone notice I crash a lot? Because it's like every week she'd crash her car. And, when the highlight of your racing career was you won the pole at the Daytona 500, when that's the highlight of your 15-year racing career, you're not meant for the sport.
Yep.
So, and I mean, you look at all, I was a Jeff Gordon fan when it came to NASCAR. He's retired. This year, Joey Logano wins it, and I kind of could root for him being an Italian guy. Everybody's like, ugh. I got friends that are Kyle Busch fans, Denny Hamlin fans, Dale Earnhardt Jr., he's gone.
I don't believe in racing.
So, and even like soccer, I was just like, being a Cleveland Force fan or a Crunch, when they, I was like, now if I don't mind watching English Premier League, I mean, soccer, whether it's American teams or overseas, and I like watching Chelsea. Now, nothing's better though than watching a Manchester United and a Manchester City game.
Yeah.
That's a rivalry. I mean, soccer's the world's most popular sport.
It is.
It's about every country plays soccer.
Every country except for us makes a huge deal out of
soccer.
Out of it. They really
soccer
do.
is called football.
Football.
Carm, you all right there, buddy?
I'm all good.
How's your nap?
No sleepy.
Oh no, I'm just
He's just resting his eyes.
I have no input. I'm just listening to the conversation and just
You look
learning.
lanky.
Just gonna rest my eyes.
No, my eyes are shut, but my ears are open. I'm just comprehending everything.
Oh, is that what's happening?
At least he's not pulling a Linguini.
No, I'm
you fell asleep on
sitting
air
at the
once,
microphone.
Tony, like at least twice apparently.
Yeah, no, he's not falling asleep sitting and snoring.
And you
into the
snored. You were
microphone.
we're like Tony.
No, Dylan, seriously, I have been listening though.
No,
what were they talking about then?
Well, I mean, you were talking about the Steelers, and then talking about a specific member who was messing around, probably doing something he wasn't supposed to do. And then they were talking about his stats and stuff like that. Something along that lines.
Sounds accurate. I don't know.
Close.
Sounds like he bullshitted his way through that answer. I give it a C.
Really good
I give it
on
a
job
C.
interviews.
That sounds like the Billy Madison answer.
I give it a C plus.
Yeah. The answer in the academic decathlon of Billy Madison.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You lose, sir. You
get
nothing.
Or no, the best was my brother's asking, my sister bakes cookies for the holidays every year.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, okay, well, if you're not coming up this year, how am I going to get my cookies? So
what the fuck? That was his primary concern.
That was his primary concern.
How do I get my cookies?
You're not coming up for the holiday season. I'm not going to get my cookies this year. So, I happen to post a little YouTube clip from Caddyshack where where the Judge Smales looks at his nephew and goes, "You'll get nothing and like it." And everybody else laughed except for my brother and Gene. And my sister's like, "Well, Larry, since you're only concerned about my cookies and not me, I'm going to send double to your brother, being me, and you're not getting any." My brother got a really tiny box, and I got a big box of them this year. It's like, oh shucks, Larry, you're more concerned because Gene. My sister's like, because see, we always had a thing. I would never buy holiday gifts for my siblings at all.
Really, never.
Nah, we're all adults. We don't want to get one another. It's just why waste the money?
Hey,
so
I understand.
So I would buy just for my nephews and my nieces. Well, my nephews were all grown adults, and my niece my oldest niece just graduated high school. Because my sister's managing one of those beauty stores now. And she's like, "Well, Tony, you don't need like cologne or anything like that." I'm like, I got enough cool water to last me until the next millennium. So, and she's just like, she's like, okay, I was like, you know what to get me? Give me a gift card to my favorite coffee shop. Well, she didn't have a time to get over there to get me a gift card, so she just bought me, a MasterCard prepaid gift card. Throws it in the card, hey, Merry Christmas. And I'm like, this last year you got to do that, because this last year I got to buy for Warren, because she's an adult now. Graduated high school and she's in college. So now every year I've only got to get something for my brother's daughter, my niece.
I mean, give her money.
That's what I do every year.
Good.
So, my sister's card before I went in here, I went down to the old Big Bird gas station down here, swiped it, and played lottery. About $25 worth of tickets, won 100.
Sweet.
So I text my sister Jean. I said, "Yeah, I threw your gift card into the lottery machine and won $100." She's like, "Yeah, I saw that post that you won that $1,000 ticket."
Yeah, I got some lottery, like scratch-off tickets for Christmas.
Great gifts to get people.
Kinda. You know how much I won?
Huh.
$6.
Well, see, I play the $5 and $10 tickets. I play the
They
higher.
were $5 and $10 tickets, and there was a couple $1 tickets in it.
And I was just like, okay, here.
I don't normally gamble, but
yeah, I mean, I will. That gets me by until I can actually go to a casino and play a slot machine. I mean, I'm good there with my sister was like, "Yeah, I saw your Instagram post that you won that you hit that big ticket," and I said, "Yeah, you can't win if you don't play."
Right.
You know how it goes.
That's exactly right.
Why it hit? I've hit 4 $500 tickets since Memorial Day, and then that was the ticket I hit $1,000 on. I got 2 $500.
Nice.
Damn.
So, and all of a sudden I have everybody's like, "Hey, are you gonna take me out?" I'm like,
Nope.
"Yeah, nope. I'm gonna go spend it on my favorite person, me. I actually need to go out to Grove City, PA, and go get some more jeans."
Tony
Jeans.
Tony needs taken out on a date with a 30-06 dealer's choice.
One to the dome, end it all for me. Make my brother a rich man.
Right. We were talking about that earlier.
I mean, I got my own $100,000 policy, and I got my serviceman's group $100,000 policy. My brother's a beneficiary.
Yeah.
He's a beneficiary of mine, and I'm the beneficiary on his.
Cool.
Only people I can trust. It was like, I don't want a funeral, nothing. I want cremated, and I want a party. Go out and party, and I want lots of booze. Celebrate and share your best memories of me.
Yep. Don't mourn.
Don't mourn. And here's the 4 places I want my ashes spread.
Where are the 4 places?
Niagara Falls, Canada.
All right.
At the base of Clifton Hill.
Okay.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Interesting.
Anywhere you choose in Vegas. Winslow, Arizona. At 2nd and Kingsley.
I feel like that's 5 places.
Such a fine sight to see.
Yeah, that's, the Eagles song, Standing on the Corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Of course.
Yep.
So, and then the house I grew up in.
That's 6.
Is that 6
That
or
was 6
7?
places.
4.
That was
Niagara Falls, Vegas, Winslow, Arizona, and the house I grew up in.
I feel like you said 2
I feel like you said 2 more.
Like I do.
Because you said there was a bottom of a hill.
That's base of Clifton Hill, Niagara Falls,
Okay.
Canada. Las Vegas, anywhere you choose.
Okay.
Winslow, Arizona, at 2nd and Kingsley, standing
Okay.
on the corner. And then the house I grew up in.
All right.
I haven't really given my death much thought.
I'm 45 years old.
I feel like it's somebody else's problem.
I'm 45. I figure, I'm good. 3/4 of the way there.
I understand, Tony. I'm pushing 40. You know what I mean? My life is halfway over.
You don't look like you're pushing 30.
Oh,
so.
thank you. Looks don't matter. Anyways.
It's all in how you feel. Plus, you and I don't have any kids, so.
No, I do not have any children.
No stress. Well, we don't have the stress of having kids.
It's stressful.
Yeah.
Not to knock parenthood. I respect you guys. Got a lot against you.
Yeah, my buddy just had a baby. Shout out to David and Faith for having their little boy Avery last week.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Get ready for a lot of sleepless nights, but it'll all be worth it.
Christmas baby, man.
Christmas baby.
Just wait until
Well-
your friends start telling you about their teenagers.
Yeah. Babies are all cute and everything. It was like my nephew Tony had his son Alexander a couple years ago. Kid's allergic to everything.
Oh, that's terrible.
If we want to hold him, we got to wear latex gloves because my nephew's wife is a germaphobe. Oh well, you might have something on your hands he's allergic to. First time she said that to me, why don't you just put a body condom on me like in a Naked Gun?
Well, it sounds like he has a compromised immune system, Tony.
No, it's not even that. She's just. Oh, well, it looks like he might have a red bump here if you hold him. And even my nephew's like, he's not allergic to that much, Miranda, please. But she's just like a total germaphobe around this kid. And my hats off to my nephew, finally put his foot down and told her to go back to work. Because the kid's, old enough for preschool now. And because she decided she was just going to stay home and let Tony bust his ass. And by the way, every 2 years, they need to start getting new automobiles and they need to move into a bigger house. They need a 5-bedroom house having one kid. Because she needs a bedroom for her LuLaRoe clothing online thing. LuLaRoe's old people's clothes, stretch pants like what senior citizens would wear.
I'm trying to be a minimalist. I don't understand this.
I have a 600 square foot house that's big enough for me. But it's just...
Less is more.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Quality over quantity. That's
well,
what
she was a branch manager at a bank making almost $100,000 a year.
That is a lot of money.
And she just decided, I want to stay home and do online businesses. And the kid's not going to get raised right if I'm not around him 24/7. So you said, okay, well, your Mustang's gone and your vehicle's gone. And
I'm pretty sure I'm too old to have children. But if I was to have a child, I want to make sure that I was making a lot of money, or at least my partner was.
kids are expensive.
Kids are expensive. And you want them to have a good quality of life. You don't want to live this shitty fucking life. Like, oh, here's some mac and cheese and hot dogs. And what bill are we going to pay? Or what bill are we not going to pay this month? Yeah.
You want to hear something that's kind of funny but sad? I got a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She works a decent job during the day. At night, she works part-time cooking at a restaurant or whatever to make extra money.
What restaurant? You want to say?
Let's just say it's in Highland
Denny's?
Huh?
Highland Square?
No, it's in Highland Square. It's a decent restaurant. She's got rainbow-colored dreadlocks.
Oh, you've mentioned this woman before.
She got her septum pierced and her lip pierced a few times. And she has to work nights because she can't have the dreadlocks during...
People don't understand that corporate America rules us.
Yeah.
You are a wage slave.
She got told.
You have to conform if you want to make any kind of money whatsoever.
Well, she does. She knows that if she restored her appearance to something normal and acceptable.
Oh, really? Is she like a brunette now?
No. She still got her hair's purple now though, and she's all about her dreadlocks and everything. And so she's like, well, I could make better.
How old is she?
Upper 20s. She's all about going to see a couple of these reggae groups that are, and she'll go see like the same 2 groups like 8 times a year.
I think some of these young girls are pretty fucked up.
And her dude's the same way. Got a big scraggly beard, septum pierced, a lot of piercings and everything. Okay. He works a factory job or whatever, and they make okay money. And they're always going out and doing they're going on all these trips to go see this. They follow these 2 groups everywhere. If they're within 8 hours, they'll go see them or they'll go to the music festival.
I never really cared about anybody that much.
So, and in these 2 groups, I'm like, do they have any hits? Oh, no, they don't play them on the radio. It's just their local. And, they have like this bottom really super fine print is where they're on this music festival.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play 3 songs on the stage, but they got to go to this 3-day music festival because they don't know what day they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I asked her, I was like, so where are you and the kids going to go for family vacay, you know, since you go to all these music festivals?
Yeah, what'd she say?
She's like, well, I don't have any money left to take the kids on vacation. They're 5 and 7. Where do they need to go? They're going to go to grandma's house and they get to run through the sprinkler.
Oh, yeah, why would they need, like, fond childhood memories to establish a foundation of their life upon?
And she's just like,
fuck them. Hang out in grandma's backyard.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, they get to go to grandma and grandpa's house for vacation.
There's a pool. You could put some water in it.
Yeah, and so she's just like, we got a lot of nerve because she drives Uber, and a lot of people hop in her Uber, see her appearance, and they get out and say, I'm not riding with you.
Are you serious?
Because a lot of people get freaked out by her appearance.
I need to see a picture of this woman. I'm not judging you, by the way, if you're listening, but
nah, she ain't listening.
Let's go ahead and go to break. Final break of the night. And we'll be right back.
Will you find me?
Are you unable to enjoy summer because of your seasonal allergies? You aren't alone. Many of us suffer the coughing and sneezing that makes spring and summer feel gloomy. But now, you can enjoy the outdoors with antihistamine. Antihistamine works with your immune system to fight off harmful allergens, fighting more symptoms and lasting up to 12 hours longer. The chemical compound used in antihistamine is clinically proven to be more effective than leading medicines, so instead of waiting for the season to pass, get out there and live your life. Antihistamine is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before taking antihistamine. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, depression, drowsiness, itchy throat, high blood pressure, low blood sugar, heartburn, bad breath, athlete's foot, acid reflux, gingivitis, upset stomach, blurred vision, cottonmouth, sore throat, sore gums. Your spring and summers don't have to be unbearable. Now you can enjoy them with the people you love. Even more side effects include spontaneous combustion, Down syndrome, bankruptcy, back problems, gout, temporary blindness, heart failure, dyslexia, total shutdown of vital organs. Do not consume milk or water while taking antihistamine. People who take antihistamine are likely to develop certain cancers, as well as worsening and even new allergies. Other side effects include paralysis, neurocorrosion, seizures, AIDS, lung drowning, kidney failure, testicle erosion. Change in skin pigmentation, dwarfism, moderate to severe Crohn's disease, cardiac arrest, detached retina, loss of teeth, peeling skin, death. Depression, anal leakage, loss of eyelids, sperm deficiency, erectile dysfunction. Stop taking antihistamine if you experience suicidal thoughts. Do not quit or begin smoking while taking antihistamine, nor should you eat grapes after 7 p.m. Do not take antihistamine during day. It's time you took control of your life. Don't turn down another invitation. Ask your doctor about antihistamine today.
Hey, it's Elaine Johnston from the Comedic Renegades. We're having a comedy fundraiser for the Kathy DePola Animal Rescue. This will happen on Friday, January 25th at 8 p.m. at the Big Dog in Ravenna. Come out for a great show and help us put the fun in fundraising.
Hey everyone, Earl McCune here with Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure to tune in on Friday night, January the 11th for our special 6-hour-long 200th show. That's right, 6 p.m. to midnight on Friday, January the 11th. We're going to be here. We're going to have crazy crew members from the past and present in studio. We're going to have a lot of fun looking back at past funny moments. Just a lot of fun conversation. It's going to be a great show. We're going to take your calls and more. Friday night, January 11th. You aren't going to want to miss it.
hello out there. This is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Oh, yes. What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Happy trails, Hans.
That's not a hostage.
Alright, we're back here on Some Kind of Radio Show, and Hiram has a quick message.
What's your message?
Are we ready? Yes.
Mics are hot.
Let's go.
For all my fellow and fair and wonderful listeners out there, my friend and I, our newest member here at the SKO family, are going to be starting up a fundraiser called Eyes on Autism. We're just getting started with planning everything out over the next several months, but please stay tuned with us. Follow us on Instagrams. Keep up to date with all the info and everything, and keep updated, my friends.
All right, we're going to go ahead and throw it to the trailer for next week. Next week's movie salute is Men in Black.
We work for a highly funded yet unofficial government agency. We'll take it from here.
Who the hell are you?
INS Division 6.
There is no Division 6.
Our mission is to monitor extraterrestrial activity on Earth.
You're all here because you're the best of the best, and we're looking for one of you.
Hey! What's up? I want to get some coffee. You want some coffee?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Hey, fellas. You guys get along all right?
All right, I'm in. From now on, you will have no identifying marks of any kind. You are no longer part of the system. We are the Men in Black.
You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good.
Series 4 deatomizer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Noisy cricket.
I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing.
Oh, it gets better.
Dad, we have a bug. Unlimited technology from the whole universe, and we cruise around in a Ford POS.
Fasten your seatbelt.
See, now we got to work on your people skills.
Columbia Pictures and Amblin Entertainment present.
I knew it. This is an alien, and you guys are from some government agency trying to keep it under wraps.
Nah.
Tommy Lee Jones.
I'm gonna count to 3.
He'll do it, Jeeves.
1.
I'm telling you, that man does not look stable.
2.
He's always crazy. Why don't you get a massage or take a cruise?
3.
Do you have any idea how much that stings?
Will Smith.
What the hell are you?
Your world's gonna end.
In a new film from the director of The Addams Family and Get Shorty. in black, protecting the Earth from the scum of the universe.
You know how to use these things? No idea whatsoever.
All right, that's a great movie, Men in Black.
Oh yeah,
I loved.
We're
Men
not
in
hosting
Black.
an intergalactic kegger.
I loved Men in Black.
Rip Torn.
Yeah, last week weren't you saying you want to go see like the new movie?
I still haven't even watched the trailer yet.
Oh, I thought you said you watched the trailer.
No,
'cause Earl sent
Kyron
it to
did.
you.
No. I said
Yeah, 'cause the new movie looks so dope.
I said I was gonna. Here,
But you
let's
didn't do it, and the whole week went by.
Here's the new trailer.
Oh
Is
god.
my mic even still on?
Yes.
Oh.
Always remember.
All right. So here's the trailer for
universe
Men
has
in
a way
Black.
of leading you to where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed
Only
to
Dylan
be there.
can see.
Let's do this.
Come around. It's over here.
Took me 20 years to find you. How many people can say that?
No.
You are the best kept secret in the universe. And I found you. Which makes me perfect for this job.
You really think a black suit is going to solve all your problems?
No, but looks damn good on you.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
We
Oh snap!
are a rumor. Recognizable only as deja vu and dismissed just as quickly. Time to prove yourself, Agent M. We may have a problem in London.
Welcome to MIB. You will be with Agent H, one of the best ever to wear this suit.
Catching up on my daily meditation. Time for lunch, I think. You hungry?
It's 9:30.
Oh, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Tuesday's taco day.
It's Chris Hemsworth.
We've been compromised. It puts every citizen of this planet at risk.
Side view mirror. Oh snap!
If you could all just look right here.
Just try.
It's gonna be fun. We'll have fun with it.
There should be a big red button around here somewhere.
Found it.
We are the Men in Black.
This almost seems like a reboot.
Yeah.
You know,
Like a new start.
well, yeah, because I mean, obviously Tommy Lee Jones isn't going to be in it. Tommy Lee Jones.
No Will Smith.
Yeah, no Will Smith.
No Rip Torn.
It just takes a formula that worked in the past to make money, and then they redo it.
Right, and they're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
Right, there's a brand new Hellboy coming out.
Now Hellboy I liked.
I loved Hellboy.
But, yeah. So, yeah.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know about this one.
You're just not feeling the vibe. Like
I don't know. We'll see.
See, the first one was great. The second one kind of fed a little bit off the first
Yeah,
one.
the third one was
Iffy.
Yeah, we've got John Sinsel on the line now as
Oh,
well.
John, now you call in.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Darling, where have you been?
we broadcast your phone number out for the entire world to hear today as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what you get for having it in your outgoing voicemail.
You'll make new friends.
Well, you know, that's okay because I can always screen calls.
Yeah, screen calls, yep. Yeah, well, what if one of them's like $1 million winner or something?
I find that hard to believe.
Well, hey, you never know.
John Sinsel, you've won $1 zillion.
So what's been good in the life of John Sinsel besides them Mountaineers?
They weren't very good today, trust me.
Yes, I know. Oh, I know. I saw.
But anyway, no, just enjoying the holidays. I apologize for last Friday. Was trying to deliver gifts and it was a little crazy. So.
Oh, I gotcha. We thought you were just in the John for 3.5 hours.
No. I should have been. I might have been better off.
You sleeping? What were you doing?
I'm just hanging out with my parents here for the holidays. So.
You sound like you're trying to be like all
Discreet.
sexy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just
incognito.
Yeah, I'm actually. I just so that you all know, I will be up in 2 weeks.
For Scores 200.
With Malone?
I doubt it. Malone has to work.
Tell him to call.
Oh, Malone's got a job?
He's got a job.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a job.
Oh, good.
He works from home.
He works from home.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I'll be up. I'll stay up there. I'll have to come back on Saturday. But the next weekend is a holiday weekend. I will be up for Scores number 201 too.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's MLK Day, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. It's not. We don't get the holiday off of work, unfortunately. We get enough other holidays off, but
yeah, let's see.
I had a dream we get a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Cheers to that.
So the
Aaron.
11th, so the 18th, I'll be around.
Yep.
Because the 20th, I'm leaving.
Yep.
I leave the 20th, and I won't be back until the 8th of February.
Oh, you leave the 20th, come back the 8th?
Wow, you're leaving the 20th and come back the 8th, Dilly?
Yep, the 8th. Well, the
We're gonna
25th, I'll be off. The 1st, I'll be off, and I'll be back the 8th.
We're going to forget what you look like.
I know.
I ain't gonna forget what he looks like.
I'm going to look completely different. I'm going to put on like 60 pounds. Pure muscle.
Yeah.
Grow a beard, have a tan,
No, I'm not going to grow a beard. I'm going to have to shave
have a
it.
man bun.
You have to shave every day.
I'll put a man bun in. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
I'll do that. I'll grow the hair out long enough for a man bun.
A ponytail. A little mullet.
A mullet? I could rock a
I can
mullet.
see you with a mullet.
Me, I kind of already technically have one right now. Trying to grow my hair out. It's not working out so well.
You see a lot of lesbians that have mullets. They have the les mullet.
Call me a lesbian?
No, not you.
Yeah,
But about the only people that have mullets anymore are lesbians.
Did you say lesbians wear track shoes? Track shoes?
No, they wear Birkenstocks.
No. I mean, those one-piece suits, so they wear vests with huge work boots and torn jeans.
Have you met a lesbian?
Yes, I have, to be honest. I've met lesbians, gays, and transgenders. I know a few.
Or do you? Big surprise. Heart rocks only. Press F to pay respects. Alright.
I'm pressing it.
Well, you know what you call a gay dinosaur, don't you?
No.
A Megasaurus?
Alright.
Couldn't pass that one up.
Yeah. I think you
wasn't
could
unclever.
have.
Could have,
I
but
think you could
It
have.
wasn't unclever.
Yeah, I think you could have.
I mean, hey, they discovered a new dinosaur in the mountains of Italy here recently.
Yeah?
Is this a joke?
This is no serious
Okay,
story.
all right.
I feel like it's a joke.
It was supposed to be like 25 feet long, bigger than a T-Rex.
Okay.
Supposed to be like the biggest dinosaur they've ever discovered as far as all the bones that they put together.
Right.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, even in the Jewish calendar, it's the year 5774, and I'm like, but how many bazillion years ago? It's like, okay, 25 million years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth. And I'm like, okay, it's like, one of these days, somebody's got to come up with some accurate number of how old the earth really is.
I mean, scientists have an accurate number. It's just the year of what we're in right now.
Yeah.
Because, that's all based off of, biblical things. And it's based off the, depends on what calendar you go off of. If you go off the Gregorian calendar, if you go off of, a different calendar, it depends.
Yeah.
It all depends. And if you factor in leap days, and then Arizona doesn't have a daylight savings, so they're like 10 years ahead of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
you want to time travel, go to Arizona.
That's right. Yeah, you're going to be in. Tell us how 2028 is.
Yeah.
Or here's believe that 2020 is 300 and 67 days away.
The year 2020.
Well, it's 306.
I don't want to think about that.
Wait, here's something that'll blow your mind.
No, please.
You know, if General Mattis decides to run for president in a couple of years, you know what his campaign is going to be, don't you?
No.
Mad Dog 2020.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog Mattis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope he runs.
Yeah.
I hope he runs. We're going to bomb the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. That would be great.
He's playing a minefield along the Rio Grande River.
God, that would be...
China's not going to fade.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. We've got nukes.
Yeah, why not?
We might have nukes.
If we drop the nukes on everyone before they drop nukes on us, we win.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Don't you know? Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
It's exactly how war works. You just have to hit people before we do.
Exactly.
Preemptive strikes.
Yeah, preemptive.
Right, yeah.
So you commit war before...
Right, no, we commit all the war crimes before anyone else can commit war crimes against us.
Yeah.
It's fair, so... But,
makes sense.
all right.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you. You know, supposedly all these millions of years ago, the Earth only had like one landmass before everything split.
Pandora.
Pangea.
Pangea, excuse me. I meant to say Pangea. Meant to say Pangea.
Was it say Pandora?
Archie-
You're thinking jewelry.
Archie Buck. No, actually. That's not right. Mine would go.
Or Pandora's box.
Pandora, like the music thing.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, I misspoke. My bad. Pangea. Go on.
I give you a pass.
Shunned.
You got a case of Archie Bunkeries.
Edith, you dig that?
Archie?
If you'd ever meet my dad would remind you of Archie Bunker.
What?
My dad, all his mannerisms and everything would
No,
remind
literally,
you.
like my entire life, I got made fun of for having a case of Archie Bunkeries because I get shit wrong all the time. I'm much better on paper. But Tony, go on with your story.
About
whatever you were talking about.
No, I was like, as far as trivia goes, is like the world had just the one landmass.
Yeah, Pangea.
Pangea. That was my trivia.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then now, of course, you know, we have all these weird things. Iceland's green and Greenland's full of ice.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Driveway you park in.
You park on a driveway and
Doesn't
drive on a
make
parkway.
sense.
Yep. Yeah.
Why do they call it concrete or
Your,
cement when it's
your
the
nose
same thing?
runs and your feet smell.
Yeah.
The birds are swimming, fishes are flying.
What? I heard fish and fillet.
Huh?
I said birds are swimming and fishes are flying.
I don't think that's right.
There are flying fish, though.
I don't think that's right.
There are flying squirrels, too.
And there are birds that swim.
I don't think.
Or here, you remember Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Of course.
Okay, what fictional college did they go to?
They went to college?
Well, they would always wear collegiate sweaters on the show.
I just kind of remember Boris and Natasha.
Yeah.
And, who was Cecil, the sea serpent, and who was his little friend? Do you remember what I'm talking about? It was a cartoon.
I remember Mr. Peabody.
I remember Mr. Peabody.
Dudley Do Right.
Dudley Do Right, yep.
Dudley Do Right.
No,
seriously, there was a Cecil. I'm
yeah,
listening.
But the college that they had on that the fictional college they supposedly had attended was What's Them Out of You.
And just remember, Rock. Well, we're always trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat too.
Yeah, Beanie and Cecil.
Beanie
you
and
don't remember
Cecil.
them? Come on, Tony. This is like your. How the fuck can I remember this shit and you don't?
I just always remember Rocky and Bullwinkle.
They were like a spin-off of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Beanie and Cecil.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
They were like 50s.
Do you know what I'm talking about, John?
I don't remember. They're like 50s, though. All right, fine. It was one before Rocky and Bullwinkle.
All right. I get facts wrong.
Or Huckleberry Hound.
Snaggletooth.
Isn't Snaggletooth the one that went like...
Existence not even.
Or who else? There was Hong Kong Phooey.
I don't remember that.
And then,
I'm thinking of like Thundercats right now.
And then we had Mighty Mouse. Here I Come to Save the Day.
Dylan looks disgusted with us.
Wonder Dog.
He's just taking his fucking headphones off. He's like, fuck this show. They're just talking about cartoons I've never even heard of.
It's not true.
Old farts.
It's not true.
Wonder Dog.
No? Wonder Dog is great.
Yep.
Here I come to say that.
Princess, Wonder Dog.
Wait, no, Underdog and then Wonder Mouse.
Yep.
There we go.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, my bad.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yep, Speedy Gonzalez. Under the yeehaw, yeehaw.
That was racist.
You're dang me.
That was racist.
Well, hell, I'm surprised nowadays they ain't trying to bring up Pepe Le Pew on sexual harassment charges.
I know. You're offended? I'm offended. I think it's time for us to all be offended at the end of the show.
I'm going to close the year.
All right. What do you guys think?
I'm offended.
You're offended? I'm offended.
Yeah.
Let's,
I'm offended by your offense.
Oh, I'm
I'm
offended.
a pepper.
So
He's
we're
a
gonna-
pepper. She's
we're
a
gonna go
pepper.
ahead
Wouldn't you
and,
like to be a pepper too?
Of course.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. So
Sounds good to
See,
me.
Dylan's
We're-
like,
we're
fuck
gonna-
this shit. We're gonna put a pin in it.
we're gonna throw it over to Mr. Furniture Polish, Billy Joel. Good night, everybody.